So last time, the party headed back to the inn, where they had some harsh discussions with one another before they went to bed, saying that they might not be themselves at the moment. So they waited until the morning, where they were all had biscuits and gravy. And Matt, you remember that? You remember that?
I remember that.
Okay, yeah.
I remember that part.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
They were orgasmic.
And
It was.
they were very good biscuits and gravy. Even Fulton agreed that this gravy was amazing. Atlas kissed his former friend Gadriel twice, might I say, right after talking to Lady Torhana.
She kissed him. He kissed
Cacklebrow, Jordan Cacklebrow gave you guys 3 potions of this.
I'm gonna have to.
We lost one of this strange brew that he's been brewing that will give you advantage on wisdom saving throws for an hour. And you guys discussed a lot about inner party turmoil, or some turmoil was created, perhaps. But after some discussion about what the party's doing about Natasha and for Natasha, potentially, you decide to focus on the task at hand, which one of the things of information she gave you, which is a location. You went to this location, scattered it out, where you found, once you scattered it out, 4 people: Keithus, Hubert, Godfrey. No, Keithus, Hubert, and Godfrey, I think. Just 3 of them. I'm not sure why there's a 4th one. But,
4 later.
Yeah. And they said that, there's this little trap door over there or something like that. And you guys, you guys went down there, and where you found a party. You're just sitting around a campfire. Well, one of you saw that, and then were promptly attacked. You guys battled them, killed 3 of them, and you have 1 wrapped up.
Sorry, evil PCs. Not sorry.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like they were another adventuring party of some sort.
They attacked first.
They did. And you have 1 captured. And this is where we will start. I wonder where Doug went. I imagine it's...
I heard him saying this internet was cutting out, so I think he's rebooting stuff.
Okay, so we'll wait just a couple minutes, but keep that in your minds and in your memories.
So who's got the best Batman impression?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, knowing that you guys have this huge Goliath man tied up, and he surrendered to you, what do you guys do now?
What were you doing down here?
Oh, why are you talking like that?
I'm angry.
Immediately, Vork bails. Immediately.
I know. Matt's like, peace. Son of a bitch.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, keep going. Jacques doesn't typically talk in these situations normally anyways.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I mean, if we're going to have this conversation, it's best to address each other on first-person terms.
Just call me Rock. R-O-C.
All right. That's good, Rock. I am Atlas.
I didn't ask.
Awesome. This is a great way to start when you're tied up, all your friends are dead, and the people
Just
who killed them
kill
are
me.
around you.
Just kill me like you did them. It'd be an honor to die in battle.
I mean, you're not going to die in battle. You're going to die, like, tied up. like a coward.
He's like, you're gonna die like a bitch.
You're gonna die like a bitch. Actually,
Make an intimidation check.
Okay, I'll do that. Shit, I got my
Take-
dice. 2 seconds.
Do you?
Yeah, I
you
just have
have
to go grab my
charisma,
dice too. I was like, oh yeah, dice.
That was 2. Plus it probably doesn't matter.
Is it
2.
reliable
So
talent?
4.
Is that a reliable talent one or no?
Intimidation's not tagged for me, no.
Okay. So it was a total of what again?
I just call him a bitch to his face basically for 4.
Oh, he was like, he just left. That's fine. I was captured in battle. A death after that is fine as well.
Maybe we'll
I
put
got
you in
you.
a dress.
All right. What was that,
Put you in a
Atlas?
dress.
I said maybe we'll put you in a dress. That's all they'll find you. Listen, man.
I don't have
Before-
hang-ups about that sort of thing.
you're like, dude, you're the bigot here, not
Yeah,
me, man.
the
I'm
fucking tough-
cool with that.
Like what? And it's
I'm
very
trying-
comfortable to wear these things.
I'm just trying to get this. I don't know Rock very well. I only know about 20 seconds of him. So, all right. No judgment. All right, sounds good, man. Maybe that could be a dying wish. Actually, we can just fulfill that for you.
Actually,
But all right,
I like you. You want to join our team?
yeah. Hey, Rock, you want to join it? So you and your party were clearly down here up to something. What's going on?
We're on the lookout for anyone that we didn't recognize. In fact, a group that looked exactly like yours.
Under whose
Who
orders?
hired you? Sorry, go ahead.
No, he looked at both of you. Well, we were contracted out from the Sojourns Guild. We're guild members. Anyone can take contract out.
Who put out the contract?
No, I don't know. I don't have. I'm not the one with the papers. I don't really know. I just know that there's some group. A simple job. They wanted us to just guard this entrance through the festival period. That's the
And
details.
kill
of it.
anyone that's
Yeah.
here.
They said that these men are evil and they deserve to die, and that they've killed several of them already. So we took it, paid very well.
So did you? The job ended when the festival ended.
Yeah.
Did they say anything else about the festival date? Like what's
No.
going on? I mean, clearly they're trying to track something through here, right? I mean, we came in through
We
a
haven't seen much through this way.
trapdoor.
I mean, a couple of them go in and out as they please, and the lady, she set a alarm kind of spell that would trigger on anyone crossing that wasn't who we designated.
Was
And-
that the wizard or sorceress that
Yes,
filled
yes,
the place
yes.
with fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. May she rest in peace.
Sorry about that, man. I mean, you guys attacked first. We probably could have talked this thing out.
Well, when you're being paid a premium price, you don't ask questions first.
Too bad it ended up this way for you. Anybody else got any more questions?
Can you give me a brief rundown? Sorry, I had to
Oh,
go
what
open a jar for the lady.
It's always nice to be needed, right? Very nice.
Man, good man.
He took a contract with his party to kill a party that looked like us, who were dangerous people who had killed several people. So we are the murderers here, not them. He doesn't know who paid out for the contract, but it was a very hefty price. And Jonathan, that better not be a slight back at me. You've killed many people too. Feel like that?
Look, man.
Look,
I mean,
man.
it's whether with the
Hey,
bad
explain how
guy.
he got this
This
contract.
party's already
Like,
starting to
you're
implode.
like, what's
Yeah,
this
he
Sojourn's Guild.
yeah, Sojourn's Guild, which everyone knows that is the guild for wayfinding and adventuring and things of that nature. You can go there. Some people hire them as mercenaries, caravan guards, or archaeologists can hire them if they think it is potential for disaster and old tombs, things like that.
Do you still have the paperwork?
I don't. Be on her.
The Sork?
Yeah.
I'll go over to her.
Yeah, you find it. It's just simple writ, saying that the Order of the Moon contracts this party and it lists their names for a period of 5 days, no more, no less, for a total of 5,000 gold pieces.
Whoa,
No.
damn.
And these guys, like, they weren't pushovers. In fact, they could have had you if a couple rolls went their way. Maybe not to the death, but it would have been a little bit harder of a fight. But you look over your shoulder, you see Cricket there, who casts that Tasha's hideous laughter, which kind of let everyone get in the room because a lot of people were burning before that.
Was this sorcerer your leader?
That's like my signature spell.
Yeah, it's a good spell, dude. It's so good for against other spellcasters if they're concentrating. Well, we didn't have a leader. We just voted. If someone really didn't like it, then we didn't do it. You can't really... It's hard to have a designated leader who you'll follow through thick and thin. We just kind of just listen to each other all the time. And I didn't know them very well, only for the past 6 months or so.
Man, Rock.
Seems like a good group of people.
It was. He just kind of shed the tear. Yeah, they were okay.
So
This isn't the first time this happened to me.
So Rock, I don't see why we have to kill you, quite honestly. But like, if you're a pain in my ass, you're gonna run off, tattle, do whatever. That's gonna need. You're gonna need to get buried for that. But can you just leave with your dignity intact and just go move on with your life? Tell the truth. There's no sense lying to me, right? You seem to be a man of honor. Don't lie. Just tell me the
We took a
truth.
contract. If I am incapacitated, then I cannot fulfill that contract. But I cannot just walk away. Sojourn's Guild is very strict on these types of contracts that are taken. I mean, if you killed the contract holder, then I guess it wouldn't really matter anymore because they'd be dead, and I wouldn't be obligated to serve them.
But you said you don't know who the contract holder
Not
is?
personally. It's just been a group of weird folk in and out, and always cloaked and hooded, and not very talkative.
Tell me more about the cave.
This cave, well, we haven't really gone up much further. In fact, we were told not to really leave this room unless needed, or lest we die. They seemed very adamant in us pretty much just protecting this entrance like it was a back door of some sort of theirs. I can tell you that much.
Are there any more contracted warriors?
Not that I've seen.
To interrupt, I'm also going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Does he need to make
Yeah.
a save?
Yeah, Wisdom save.
Well, he
I was
rolled a
thinking-
7 and he's not great at wisdom. So you detect surface thoughts on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, given enough time, you can go deeper, though, right?
Well, yeah, it's basically it says that we can direct his thoughts by asking him questions and stuff. I just didn't think to do this till now.
Yeah. So his surface thoughts. You get a sense of fear, but it's cloaked very well, surrounded by strength. You know, he's putting on a very big macho man front, but he is scared of dying. And there's another different type of fear as well, potentially honor bound in some way to do his contract. And these two are kind of clashing together at the current moment.
Is there any traps ahead that the sorcerer left behind besides the alarm spells?
The sorcerer, no. I fear there is something up ahead. Lest they were very careful to say, don't go this way. We haven't gone more than 20, 30 feet at most, maybe if that. Sorcerer, our lady did say that she did sense something that way. And you on your detect thoughts, because it's a duration type of spell, right?
Yeah, up to 1 minute.
Okay, so this all happened. So you're approaching the end of that minute in this conversation, but he does also seem wary and scared of the tunnel northward. You know, magic. He's not a magic caster. He doesn't really understand it, and you get the sense that he believed whatever this lady was saying, that death awaits up that way. Yeah, I wouldn't go that way. Unless you have some ways of dispelling.
Were they humans that were cloaked and hooded and stuff like that, or?
Humanoid, yeah. I mean, there's some elves, half elf, you know. As far as I can't. It's really hard to really tell. They were always cloaked and hooded.
But you know what a mind flayer looks like, right?
No. But there was one that kind of had this weird kind of. Never really let us look. Really big hood. But I got a glimpse once. They were kind of had this purplish skin. Very briefly, I saw it before they turned. That's about all.
Anything else, guys?
I don't have anything.
I mean,
How
it
many were
seems-
there?
I think I'm the one holding person. So do we need to do anything else?
Well,
Uh,
at the end of last session, you were letting it go as he
Chained
was
up,
tied
right?
up.
Did we bind him?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
bound
Okay.
him.
He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
tied up. Yeah.
well, between you guys, like, side conversation, little side voice. Maybe we should just knock him out. He did say that
That sounds good
that
to me.
would be the best way to let him live out of this.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anos, you had one last
many-
question. Yeah, how many?
How many were there?
This one group we saw, there was 6. Not sure if those same ones came in and out or not. You know, I didn't really keep track. But the main group I saw, there were 6 of them. It's the biggest group I saw together. Another group of 3. Again, I don't know if there's the same people or not. We didn't talk to them. They didn't talk to us. We just kind of started up this fire and, you know, we would sleep in the other building a little bit. Talk to Hubert a little bit. The guy's going through a rough time. Yeah.
All right, Rock. Sorry about this.
What? Sorry about what?
And then
Walk up.
non-lethal.
No,
whop 'em.
you can knock him out. He's like, yeah, you can knock him out.
Give him that rear naked choke, mate.
He's like, sorry about what? And he crumbles. All right, you guys have knocked Rock out.
Loot their bodies.
Yeah.
Steal the dead people's shit.
Yeah, you guys together find in their belongings, in their packs and whatnot. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. You guys find a total of 4,522 gold pieces.
Woo!
I'll let you guys split that up.
What was
How?
Rock's cut? It would have been 1,000, right? There was 5 of them.
There's 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah, it's
You already
1250.
gave him his life. He doesn't need any gold.
Give him 100 gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say like give him
I'll
like
give him 100 of my gold.
yeah. There we go. So 4,522 divide by 5. How many we got? 5.
You
right?
have 5, yeah.
He's tied up and unconscious. We all know he starves to death before he makes it out of here.
That's 904.4 gold for everybody. So I'll take 903. Make it easy.
I feel like
Everyone
we can
else
take
gets 904.
we could take the binds off him too if he's unconscious.
Yeah, that way it doesn't look like he
Yeah,
got
you-
tied up and then knocked out.
Cricket, make a perception check or investigation as you're rummaging through their wares. Natural 20.
Get it?
The way. Yeah, okay, I see 2-0. Cool. Nice, dude. Oh, I like those dice. All right, you find a hidden seam in the one of the bags that you're searching, and you rip it open, and there's a little pouch in there. You pick it up, and it doesn't jingle like there's coins, but there's sounds like rocks or something hitting each other. You open it up, and there is a bag of gems. Worth 1 second.
What kind of gems? Do they happen to be diamonds?
Some of them are diamonds, but let me do this real quick. Okay. So there is that many. All right. So there's a bunch. There's like 20-ish really small, simple gemstones. Like ones like blue quartz and stuff like that. You count them out if you take the time. If you guys take a short rest right here, you can take the time and count everything out if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch.
Short rest is good.
Okay. So everyone go ahead. Well, don't trigger short rest yet and don't spend hit die yet. But you find 24 of these smaller gemstones that range. This is Cricket only, so Cricket can write this down. 24 of these. They range from blue quartz to malachite to obsidian to rhodochrosite to turquoise, and they're each worth 10 gold pieces each.
There's 24 lesser gemstones.
Yeah, 24
what
lesser
they're all made of.
gemstones. You can also just write it in your D&D Beyond equipment inventory. You can just add a custom thing.
Do I hit manage equipment for that? Like, what do I?
Yeah, you go to. Let's see here. D&D
How much
Beyond.
gold did we get? I'm sorry, 9 what?
903, or you can take 904, but yeah.
No, 903 is fine. Sorry.
Did they have any magical weapons? Anything else?
Hold on. We're doing the gemstone right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to direct Tyler here to manage equipment if he hasn't already figured it out.
I'm at manage equipment, but I don't know how to add a custom item.
Okay. Collections, campaigns, view campaign, view cricket. It's been a while since I've really messed with...
other possessions. Got it. Found it.
Yeah, okay. So equipment. You can do that.
You said they were worth 10 gold points.
10 gold pieces each. You can also you can do the other possessions, but you can click on manage equipment, and then it has add items, inventory, and custom items. You can just add custom items under custom items in the manage equipment pop out. Yeah, if you see where that is, yeah. So you could do it that way. But
I'll just do it the other way.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever way is easier for you. So you have 24 of those 10 gold piece gemstones, which range from like
they're worth 10 gold pieces a piece, or
a piece.
Together? Okay.
Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh. Jesus. And you have there are 3 rather large gems in there as well. You think worth about 1,000 gold pieces each. There is an opal, translucent pale blue with green and golden mottling throughout, a blue sapphire, and a star ruby. And you also have look, there is another diamond in there as well that's worth, you think, probably around 500 gold pieces.
I'm just going to give that to the Reverend.
Okay. Did you get that, Doug?
And what is it again?
It's a 500 gold piece diamond.
Ooh, baby.
Worth, yeah.
500 gold piece diamond.
Yep. Okay. And then there are... Oh. And then you have 2 more gemstones, Tyler, or Cricket, worth 50 gold piece each. And yeah, that was it actually.
Cool.
But as far as magical items and things of that nature, no, nothing seems to be really sticking out as magical.
No
on them.
Armor, no weapons.
No armor, no magic weapons. Had they have had those, it would have been good for them, for sure. But yeah, that seems to be everything of note, other than the typical. One of them has a pickaxe, actually, on them. If you guys want to pick that up, it's up to you. If not, seems like these guys like to quarry some stuff, or at least dig for some gemstones on occasion. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that they had on them.
The pickaxe might be useful if the summoning circle is down here.
That's true. I'll carry a pickaxe. I'm
Okay.
strengthy. Sure.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and mark that short rest. Spend your hit dice.
I didn't get hit last round, so that was nice.
Aren't you lucky?
Got lucky, bro.
So, what condition are we leaving Rock in? I just want to make sure we're all clear on this.
He knocked out. He's seeing birds.
Yeah, he's
Still
not bad.
tied up though, right?
No.
No.
tied
Well,
up.
I'm tired. Give him a chance. I'm also going to leave him that 100 gold. I already took it off.
Okay.
Not to be that guy, but didn't you say he was like honor bound to complete his quest, so he may just rush back up to the surface, get some more guildies,
He
and come back?
also
cause
said
problems?
that the person, his leader, was killed, essentially, right?
But he's still honor bound to his
Yeah, I mean,
quest.
this guy, it's going to take him a little bit. I don't think he's going to go get reinforcements, come back and find us in the time that we're going to be down. I don't plan to be down here all day. I'm here for hours, right? Like, let's get going and we're going to be okay. That guy was a pretty stand-up dude. I don't think he needs to die.
Listen, I just heard a really good speech this morning from a reverend friend here, and I don't feel like killing someone right now. I already killed those
I'm
three.
not saying kill somebody. I'm saying maybe we
Hold
just
in.
tie him up, and when we're leaving, we untie him because
But-
we know he's not going to
Some-
cause any problems at that point.
Somebody else had this idea. It's not mine. It was if he's discovered tied up, then they might just kill him for failing, right?
Well, not to insult his competence or anything, but if they discover him at all, beaten and unarmed amongst his dead party members, they'll probably kill him either way, and there's not a lot he's going to do about it.
Touche. If you want to tie him back up, that's your prerogative.
I just think
wanna
he thinks we're evil, and I just see town guards waiting for us or something.
I think he's going to appreciate waking up and among the land of the living. I think there's a good chance he's going to be like, those bitches. And then just like go get a drink with the 100 gold we left him. Like, I'm hoping that's what he does. Clearly we're not evil or else we would have just murdered him. And I even told him, hey, we could have talked this out. And he's like, well, we weren't going to talk. So I think we've conveyed we're not
He
evil.
accepted a hit job.
And this isn't
They were
assassin talking here, right? I'm just saying this isn't the guy to kill. Let me use that later. I want to kill some peeps later.
All right.
Later.
Also, Matt and Doug, I can't see if that's intended or not. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I
I'm-
gave up on fighting my camera. I keep
Yeah.
clicking the on and off. I've unplugged it, plugged it in.
Oh,
I can see it on my side.
really? That's strange.
Like I can see me
Yeah,
watching me
and
eat some pizza right now, but
my internet seems to run a little smoother when I'm not.
Yeah,
pulling
no
that
worries,
too,
no
so-
worries. I'm just letting you know.
It seems like every other Sunday or every 2 Sundays, it always seems to manage to screw up. So
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so what do you guys do now?
nobody wants to see my ugly mug.
I do.
He basically said this up here is trapped. So like everybody
hungry.
slow as hell, eyes open for the next, 500 feet, 1,000 feet or so. Right?
Yep.
And there's only one way, right? Like we didn't search all the way down here, but like there's like down here, Matt, there's not any
There's
openings,
nothing
right?
down there. Yeah.
Just the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's only one way out of here apart from the way that we came in.
Yeah, apart from like the sewers, sewers might connect somewhere way up there, but yeah, this is the only other way to go essentially right now.
All right, I will. Who has best perception again? I can get no less than a 15, but that doesn't help me. Should I just lead?
yes.
Yeah,
if I-
that's fine.
If I trigger a trap, I might be able to jump out of the way too. So, or die, and then you guys will bring me back, right? Right, guys? You bring me
I
back.
mean, technically you're the rogue, so you should always be checking for traps and going first.
All
technically.
right.
All right. 1 second then. All right, so you want to roll me a stealth? Then, if you're heading in front of the group,
I do.
I think
That
I
one's
should
a good
follow like
Hmm?
15 feet behind, and then everyone should be behind me.
you're gonna fall
Well,
15
if you're
feet.
too close, then our stealths are gonna flatten together, right?
Yeah. All right.
20
So how far do you think? What was
Probably 45 feet, 60
Okay.
feet.
And I'm gonna
45.
follow behind the party at a distance to where I can stealth from the rear.
I'm gonna hang out next to him because I've seen him shoot laser beams at things and kill them. So I feel safe.
Okay.
Look, I've turned over a new leaf. I didn't shoot a single laser beam last session.
It's true.
You got the D&D world equivalent to a gun, so I'm hanging out with you.
Okay. I'm trying to All right. So you go. You head that way. And what was your stealth again, Atlas?
26.
Okay. And what was your perception?
I haven't rolled that.
Okay.
20 is what that was.
Nice.
Nice.
Fucking lucky time. Also, thanks for that D4 in the corner there, because, you know.
All right. So
a little bit.
you approach, and there seems to be hidden, kind of covered with dust, barely. I'm only giving you this because you rolled a natural 20. You see for a second a faint glimmer, and you recognize this as some kind of arcane sigil, and it's all of a sudden invisible, and it flashes right before you. You're about to put a foot down, but you take your foot away, and you think that there's a magical trap, not but like 40 feet away. I mean, from where you were. Let me reveal the area so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense too, right? It was just inside where he was talking about.
Yeah.
So
you don't know. You just know there's something, a magical trap there.
I'll go back and talk to the guys. I'll take a ball bearing, and I will put it not in the sigil, but where my footprint last was, right? So that way I can reference the ball bearing with those guys.
Yeah.
And I just go back, and these guys are all more magic-y than me, and I say, do I just throw a ball bearing down there? Like, how can I disarm this thing?
I mean, we've long since known I'm not that kind of mage, so
Maybe you can just like fire it, just like throw some shit down there. What do you guys think, guys? I mean, the issue is it's gonna probably set off, might be loud, et cetera, but I don't think we're getting through without setting it off.
Cricket, you seem to be more of the kind of debuffing utility guy. I mean,
I could get a shot at it. You're talking about the sigil?
Yeah, it's
I've
just
heard of spell magic abilities. I know nothing of them, but I've heard of them.
I could take a look at it and maybe whip out a little bit of the old Arcana, but I don't know. I'll have to see.
All right, I'll take them all down there to the ball bearing, right? Like maybe 10 feet short of the ball bearing, and kind of show them the general direction area of the sigil.
Yeah.
And then Atlas is just going to leave because I can throw a ball bearing at it, and that's about it. So I'm going to go take cover.
Cricket, roll me that Arcana then.
Well, I have an idea. Is there anyone else who is any kind of smart?
I'm smart, yeah.
All right. Well,
I can investigate like the Dickens.
If I give you some instructions on how to maybe potentially do this, maybe we could do something about it. Now, and out of character, what I want to do is give you my bardic inspiration. And can you assist in 5th edition?
You can. It just gives advantage.
Yeah, so can I give him advantage and give him an inspiration die on Arcana?
He would kind of need to be. You can inspiration yourself too.
Holy shit!
You can?
Yeah,
I thought you can.
No, I believe you can do inspiration on yourself, but let me double check. I believe so.
Other than yourself.
Oh, other than yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 13 int, so like I built Atlas that way on purpose because I try to play him smart for what it's worth. So my investigation's +6, but my Arcana is only a +1. So
I mean,
My
I could
Arcana is
follow.
only a +2, so I can give you a D10 though, which pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have
I mean-
to kind of be trained in it though. Like he's not an arcane
I think
person,
that's fair.
so I would say
Could-
only you and maybe Jacques.
Could
Uh,
we do an
Are you
investigation?
interested? What's your intelligence?
Hmm?
How smart are you, Jacques? You feeling
Oh,
smart?
if I was to put a number on it, I'd put it at about an 8.
Ooh. Okay. Well, you know what? I will go up. I will just make the roll. I said that I'd take a look at it.
I'm gonna
All right.
guidance you before you go, so you can at least have a D4 to go on
Before
it.
you go, the one last Hail Mary would be to Matt to say, can Atlas just go investigate and say, could we just blow this up? Like, can we just throw some magic downrange and try to trigger this thing?
Yeah, make an investigation as well on top of the arcane check.
I'll do that. Because I'm tagged in that, so I walk away with a 16 no matter what. So there we go, 16.
Okay.
So,
Cricket.
my Atlas's thoughts, blow it up. And hey, we got that pickaxe in case it comes all collapsing in on us, right? So that's always
All right.
right,
It'll take
guys.
forever, dude.
So I got a 16 on Arcana.
With a D4 added because of
Yep.
guidance. Okay. Just generally, it really depends. You're just thinking about traps, arcane traps in general. They typically have a school which can be detected if you had detect magic. And generally that they can be dispelled with a dispel magic spell. Some trigger on life energy, some trigger on just a simple yes, no, if something passes, activate, no matter what it is. It really just depends on the school of magic it is.
Good thing we kept Rock alive. Let's go get that guy.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
god!
I feel a
Oh,
morality
that's so
check coming
evil.
on.
I love it. Holy fuck!
Slap a blindfold on him, tell him we're setting him free. You just gotta walk down this corridor.
Oh my
So-
god!
he's
Can I
knocked
ask,
out.
DM,
Yeah, what's up?
is that a morality shift or a
that would be a
an alignment
morality
shift?
shift. Yeah.
Please.
That
That's just-
alignment shift.
That's
Holy
just being
fuck.
intelligent and shifting damage from the party to an NPC.
It is,
you're-
but
you have
your
an eight,
character
you're
will take a
evil.
shift in alignment.
I mean, does Jacques
Yeah,
actually
you're
say
chaotic.
this? That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
Did Jock say it?
I mean, I throw it out there as an idea.
Yeah. That is an idea, Jacques. Let those of us with greater than 10 intelligence
I'm
try
gonna
to
say no.
crack this first, okay? Okay, so everybody get back. We're doing my Atlas throws shit at it approach. So I want to get everyone into the mouth of the cage, and I'm just gonna get ball bearings. I'm chucking those bitches down there.
You chuck them down there, you wait for some effect. You can't really seem to notice anything.
All right,
Yeah,
ball
bro.
bearings failed. Jacques, hit it with some laser beams.
So this is for my meat. This is just a sigil on the ground.
Well, you can't even see the sigil.
You,
Oh,
yeah, you
okay.
can't even see
Yeah,
it.
it-
I only got it because I got a 20
It like
perception.
yeah. And because I'm generous.
Atlas just got so lucky. The gods reached out and they just like flashed it for him right there.
Yeah.
They want him alive to take over the world. Hey, Jacques, do you mind laser beaming real quick?
Yeah, I
Just-
did. I sacred flamed it a little bit.
They seem to have no effect.
Fuck. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm out. I got nothing now.
Well, I mean, we could
Sacred
always
flame.
send one of
Wow.
us.
Apparently, we have two clerics in the
Don't
party.
you look at me like that, Cricket. Just because I'm a Dexy little bitch, I know what you're doing. I know who you're looking at right now.
I'll tell you what. I'll flip you for it.
And then there's also a guy we don't really know that has no attachments to the party hanging out down the hall. Just
Thanks,
throwing
Doc.
that out there.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate that. Cricket, I
What
feel
kind of
like
cleric
it's my
are you?
Cricket.
Not
You
cleric. That's the kind I am.
Cricket, you
got
have healing
guidance and you got
spells prepared,
sacred
though,
flame.
right?
Woo.
Yeah, I got plenty of spells to heal somebody.
Then you should not be the one to go down there. Unfortunately, it will be me. Now let's keep talking real quick before I volunteer. But I can't heal anybody. I can just stab them. So I'm the one. But Jacques has an interesting theory. Let's talk about this real quick.
I'm gonna have to say hard no.
Hard no. Yep. Okay. All right. Cool. Anos, any ideas here, man?
Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
All right. So Atlas,
I'll even give you an inspiration to acrobatics.
that's what I was gonna try to do. Is I was gonna try to just jump over it real quick and see what happens.
So we all jump it and leave Anos and plate mail. Be like, come on, buddy, you got it.
Well, what I was
I could
thinking is
probably
maybe
do better than all of
you
you.
just touch it with your foot and then backflip as far as you can.
Okay, that's a decent. So I try to trigger it with my foot, and then I backflip
Ugh.
Be another alarm.
and try to take half the damage or none
Clear
of it.
disappointment from Jacques as he leans against the wall and shakes his head.
Okay.
Jesus
Atlas.
Christ. I do have inspiration still as well, so I think I'm going to try to do a bardic inspiration, which is what, D10?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you. And I'm going to also probably use my inspiration here as well to maybe get advantage on the roll. I don't know, but we'll figure out how we go.
Yeah. Okay, Atlas.
So the game
you're
plan,
up.
the game plan is Atlas walks down there by himself,
Okay.
contemplating all the decisions
You
that have led
approach
him.
it. Your foot goes out where you last stepped. You know that you're one step away.
Yep, I'm right by the ball bearing that I
Uh-huh.
kind of set down gently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Atlas is just kind of reflecting on this. He's got a lot going on in his head. He's got the 2 women in his life. He's got the festival tomorrow that he really would like to go see. Wants to see Anos get young again. So he's kind of having all these moments kind of flash before as he selfishly
Jacques-
kind of.
Jacques just hollers down the hall. It's like, shame you finally hit first base with that girl. Now you're gonna blow your dick off right here, right in the middle of the hallway.
Let's not do that. I hope I don't get maimed. And then also, I do have the books. I still have the necro books in my bag because I didn't leave my bag behind. So it is what it is. I'm sorry. I apologize. They're I can't undo it now. I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is this the plan you want to go with?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Come on, Matt. Give
I'm
me
just
some, give me
asking.
some advice.
Do we know how large this?
Matt, give me some
Area
advice,
is-
man. I think on the quick reflection that I saw it cover the entire hallway.
Yeah.
Were there
That-
other? I mean, this seems like the only way that we could go. Correct? There weren't any forks. I mean,
Can we
'cause
throw it?
did say this was
I
the
mean, you
back
could
end
try
first.
to go down the sewers if you wanted to. You're not sure how much longer or where that would take you to.
What is our thoughts on throwing a dead body onto the sigil?
I walk through the fucking sigil.
Okay.
The
While you're
cleric
both-
does it?
While you're both clustered right on top of it.
Did you remember to heal?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. Not Atlas.
Okay.
Constance. Walk through it.
Okay. Yep. Fair.
I would.
A DC 18.
Yes, sir.
All this is happening. I'm gonna
Did you say
start
saving?
looking-
Saving throw. Yeah.
Okay. That is a 18 plus 9.
That's fucking great. Good job. So you're just like, what do you do as you walk through? Any prayers or anything like that?
Nah, I take a leap of faith. I just walk
Yeah.
through.
Constance just looks at you, Atlas, and then he just walks through. And you see this blinding green flash leap out, pierce through him. And it does hurt, but you
Oh,
take
yeah.
significantly less damage. You take
60 points of damage. All right, guys. It's a walk in the park.
This is basically that scene from the
How much was
Neverending
it?
Story,
You take
those
30.
statues.
Oh yeah, you take 33 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. Wait a
instead.
minute. 33?
33.
What's half of 33?
No. That
Well,
was
that's it.
67.
Yep.
I
What's
have
half
to.
of 33?
Oh,
has resistance, right?
16.
All right. I'll take 16.
You're resistant necrotic, aren't you?
I am.
Well, that's convenient.
I forgot about that.
I
real
am.
quick. Yeah. So you
All
guys
right.
all see this. A normal man, especially you, Cricket. You see this, and you kind of are in awe. You've seen this spell before. You're not sure where, but you've seen a member of the Enclave use it once before. You don't even remember their name. It's been so long. This is a disintegrate spell. You know, if it had been a lesser man, he would have instantly been turned to dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
My fucking word.
And he just walks through it like it's nothing.
Wow.
Fortune favors the bold gentleman. Let me see what I can
I'm
do
gonna
on this end.
Arcana and make sure this thing is gone now.
Yeah, absolutely.
20.
20? Okay. Yeah, you're looking, you're like trying. In fact, you now see the faint shimmering, almost invisible like dust that was used in the creation of this in the corners of the hallway, and this does seem like a one-time use spell. It does look like it is triggered. Does seem that way, yes.
Okay. Cool.
Plus 40.
Hey, do you need some healing, friend? Or you're 17, right? You only took 17?
That was 16. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I just dust myself off.
Yeah.
That tickled a bit.
Did you take more damage from the last fight?
I already healed from the last fight.
But yeah,
I
he took
just
more
wondered,
damage
like, what
in
was
that
the
fight.
total?
What do you mean?
It's like, did rock hurt you more than the death beam?
No, I didn't get close to Rock.
He got hurt by the fire, I think.
I got hurt by the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
When
fire.
she shoved it down the corridor,
I
I was
think
like,
the fire
"Ah!"
did more damage to him than the fucking death beam.
Dude, I'm surprised that after that experience with the wall of fire, you were like, you know what? I could use another magic sandwich. That's what I want right now.
He's fine. Necrot, I
bad.
forget
Well, the fire
that,
I
that
could see, the wall I couldn't.
yeah,
so.
I forget the Constance
You have to take it on blind faith, my friend.
is crazy good with the necrotic
Badass.
damage.
All right.
New
Well,
strategy from now on. Just send Constance.
I guess so. I thought mine was reasonable. You know, the people who can save lives stay outside of danger, but it worked great.
So here's the way Constance is thinking about it. The thing is, you guys were contemplating throwing not necessarily an innocent person, but you were throwing a person through this sigil in hopes of trying to set it off. I'm like, okay, if our leader's not going to go do something about it, I'm going to go do something.
Nice. Maybe that was Atlas's big brain attempt too. He's like, you know, I really don't feel like dying today. But no, it wasn't. Atlas would have done it. He was still working his way up to it. He wasn't as not looking forward to dying though.
I guess it would have been a trap too. So I guess you would have been able to like absorb way less, but still.
If I saved, I wouldn't have taken any damage.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's all good. And I mean, you took basically nothing, right? Because of the defense of it. We got lucky it was necrotic, and you would now know it's necrotic too. I mean, Constance knows the type of energy that just tried to attack him, so we would know that spell type. That's some dark shit, right? Who are cultists? Meets.
Oh yeah, we're on the right
energy?
track.
Yeah, we're
You're
on the
like
right track.
constantly, yeah, they're down here.
I can smell them.
All right, same position again. I'll take the lead in stealth. That cool, or do we just want to walk in like a fuck you party?
You can go
Well,
forward.
here's something to think about. If we walk in like a fuck you party, I can be playing my shit so they don't fuck with our minds. They seem to be wanting to fuck with people's minds.
That's fair. I mean, I can go scout and then return, and then we go in as a fuck you party. You can get both, right?
That works.
Okay, let's do that. We'll do small scouting for now, and then we will do fuck you party when we get there. 32 on stealth.
How far ahead are you going? How many minutes?
60 feet. 60 feet.
You
So,
go 60
seconds.
feet, and the corridor continues. There's no light. It's completely dark.
I mean, I think what I would do is just kind of like this. I would motion, and so now we're all going the same speed,
Okay.
and I'm 60 feet
So I need
ahead.
everyone else to roll a stealth check as well.
At disadvantage because I'm bad.
Yeah.
Mm. 12.
12. Cricket.
9.
9. Jacques.
23.
Nice. Constance.
I just joined back in, so I assumed we're moving again. Just remember that I said I'm staying in the back of the party.
Yep, gotcha. Constance, what was your stealth?
My stealth.
Yeah.
It's where are you? 16.
16. Okay. All right, so you go 60 feet slowly. 10 minutes pass. You guys are just going 60 feet. 60 feet. And it turns and winds. You don't hear anything. And it hasn't branched off in any way yet either. Until maybe 40 minutes down the line. You guys are just being stealthy as you can be. And Atlas, you see green glowing up ahead. You're not sure what it is, but you see a source of green light around a corner.
So I will signal, right? Like stop, right? Like this is it. Something's down here, right? And I'll try to take the inside and kind of get the corner. Is it like a slow curve corner or is it a hard corner?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh shit, that's eerie.
So you're essentially up here.
Oh, this place is irradiated.
Yeah, and it just curves around, and this is the light you see. Let me actually get you guys on the map here. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, Rock can stay behind.
It always gets to this point to where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have Roll20 open.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's really only needed now if there's a map.
By the way, I really like playing with a map. My other group, he plays with a picture inside of Photoshop, so we don't have the token control. We just have to like describe where we're at and stuff. Yeah. And then like tells the story, and then like the enemies are or are not within range of you.
Can you link this map builder again to me after this session?
Absolutely, good sir. Yeah, I didn't. This is like a 15-minute map, guys. So.
Well, it's a cave. It's a cave hallway.
It's a cave. Yeah, caves are easy.
It's a good map, man.
That's.
I will say that this is the first campaign that I've been in that features caves so prevalently.
Yeah. I know. It's because they're easy to do. I'm like, you know what? A cave is needed here.
It's kind of cool though. Like you're giving little clues about the Underdark existing. Yeah. I like it.
And then like that's kind of the Devon thing too, right? Is the expansive cave system under it?
Yeah.
And isn't it on kind of on a peninsula as well?
Yeah, kind of ish. Yeah.
And then, like, who knows what happened with all the great tides that came in and, like, washed all the stuff out.
And it is weird because you've noticed that you guys have spent a lot of time in these caves. Not this particular section of it, but overall, you guys have spent a lot of time. And you've noticed when the rock is more naturally formed, where it's more dug out by man, and potentially natural but weird. You've like when the walls are smooth and they have like these concentric kind of almost melded rings of rock.
Those are the graboid rings.
You're like maybe a big burrowing creature of some type, but then you see the ones that just go straight up and they're that way as well, or straight down. You're like you don't really have an idea at this moment, or maybe you do, of what could have caused that. But right now, you are in, at this point, a more smoothed tunnel than one that was formed by potential underground waterways and the like. But Atlas, it is your turn. Yes, I mean, what are you doing? You signaled the group to halt.
Yeah, and I'll kind of come up to here a little bit more. I'm trying to just catch an angle. That's literally all I'm trying to do, is get to like the right amount where, if you were to like aim it, that a sliver of me is showing and a sliver of what's going on is showing, and I just want to be able to like
you just look around the corner and you see it looks like it's a natural feature. Whoever was digging this or whatever was digging this hit a seam of what's you've seen it before. You haven't used it much, but it's called greenstone. Just real simple name. It looks like they've hit a patch of greenstone that is naturally luminescent.
Let's be honest, guys. We know why there's so many cave systems. It's because Matt's a geo nerd, right? Like that's actually secretly the reason there's so many caves.
Nerd!
I know.
He does know everything, so.
Yeah.
I mean, work with what you got, All right. So I will. I'll take like 20 seconds just to observe to see if there's any movement across that small sliver of like cavernous hallway. I can see nothing.
You take a while. A minute passes.
Yeah.
2 minutes pass.
I go back to the group. Cool. Let them know. I think that there's something up here for sure, but I haven't heard or seen anything, so I don't think we should go in playing the tune. I think we still have an element of surprise, but maybe we should group up a little bit here.
And,
can I knowledge nature what greenstone is? This is the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. Do knowledge nature. Or I'll accept nature or arcana. Whichever one.
18.
18. Okay. Which one did you use? The nature?
I used nature.
Okay. So, greenstone. You know that it is mostly mined due to its natural luminescence and used for lighting in situations that require a light source without fire. And you also know with your nature check that students of the arcane have mined it in the past for some reason, but with a nature check, you're not really certain what that would be.
Can I arcana now that I know that?
Absolutely, yes. With advantage. Now that you know its background, you're specifically focusing in. Another 20?
Oh, yeah. Get it.
It is called.
Yeah, okay, nice,
uranium.
dude. I see it. I see the 20. Nice, dude. Yeah. Some arcanists say that it is a necessary component of a form of residuum that has been long lost. Also, with that check that ancient arcane theorists believe that it has the power to amplify magic in unknown ways if it's refined. Yeah. So you know that.
Well, I am fucking marking this shit down. I don't think we have the time to mine it out yet. I have a pickaxe on my back.
You do have a
and I'm
pickaxe,
like,
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's also scary because that means our cult's probably doing something with this shit for
Could
their
be.
ritual, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but it looks like we might have to take a small break right here. I'm not sure if Zach left or whatever. So we'll take a small break until Zach gets
By
back.
refined, what do you mean by refined? Like, do I rail this shit and then my magic spells are amazing?
Yeah. Refined, like you're refined a way of processing. You're not sure if. I mean, keep in mind that this is just what some arcanists say, but refined as in either faceted a certain way, or put in a forge hot enough to melt even gems and refine out any impurities that it may have while keeping some of the most important parts of its chemical composition intact, or refined in some unknown magical way.
Since we have
yeah.
time, can you help me visualize this thing? Is it like a seam of silver? It's just sort of
Yeah,
mixed
so
in.
it is well, you haven't seen it yet. but the way, but if you go around the corner, just around the corner, the immediate one, there's actually 2 different types there. There's one right here as you go around, because you're curious. And this one is kind of like a seam of quartz that's in a rock wall. It just follows the pattern of the rock wall that was been carved out, and it's just kind of wavy, like a big seam of quartz would be. But it's greenstone. Okay. And around another corner, though, it's more crystalline shaped. Yeah, and you're not certain. It does also seem the more crystalline ones give off the more luminescent light.
So I got a 19 nature. Is like the crystalline a more like better grade?
Yeah, it would typically mean if it is in a better natural crystal form. It's kind of like diamonds. You know how there are just millions and millions of diamonds out there, but a lot of them are industrial grade. They're not the pretty type, right? It's kind of a similar thing where this greenstone formed in slightly different conditions and formed more gem-like quality, whereas the other one could be mined for more industrial usage if, for that type of thing. So, yeah. We'll take a quick break, though. Cricket went ahead and chopped off a quick piece of greenstone. Went ahead of you guys and just was like, oh, greenstone, that's cool. And the nice thing about this greenstone is if you guys can see the green kind of auras, you can actually see just fine, but kind of in a green tint in those areas. You don't need a torch or anything like that.
I feel like this happened 40 sessions ago, 45 sessions ago. Like, I could have swore I still have a piece of glowing crystal found.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine putting this shit in the hilt of a sword or something.
That'd be sick. Yeah. Especially with Zach, I think maybe was gone. But really, Cricket's the only one that found out the knowledge he did, unless he shared it. So,
I mean, if we had someone was curious, I'd be like, "Oh, this is what it is." I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
that's the history.
Okay, cool.
I don't really know what it means by refinement, but
yeah,
imagine what it would be like in a weapon. It could be fucking cool.
Just look fucking cool.
Is it lime flavored or watermelon?
That's part of my knowledge nature is I taste it.
Yeah.
At least it's not a giant toe.
But yeah, basically Cricket, if anyone asked them, it's greenstone. It's used to light up, mostly now, it's mostly mined due to its natural luminescence and used for lighting situations that require a light source but without any flame. Also, some arcanists say that is a necessary component of a form of residuum that has been long lost, as well.
Great for natural gas pockets.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And like mining coal because of methane gas. And also, there are some out there in the world that also believe that it used to be used to amplify magic in unknown ways if it's refined.
Wizard drugs.
Yeah. So, yeah, it could be a cooking process. You're not really sure. You're not really sure what's going on. Gotta get that green stone, man. That green dust. But yeah, you guys are here in the tunnels. What do you do?
I think we should probably do what we were doing before.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all lit up now, so our stealth isn't going to be near as good.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But hey, it is what it is. So,
they could not have eyes. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, dude. It's weird.
Is there anything in this storehouse?
Yeah, so you guys go down there, and you see a little storehouse that was built, as well as a single a sleeping bag, and a fire. Which, Crick, go ahead and roll me in perception. Since you're down there investigating.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation, actually, yeah. You're out there, you're kind of looking around.
15.
All right. You notice that the just at a quick glance at the fire is still kind of smoldering, but it looks like it was hastily put out a while ago. You're not quite sure how long ago. But then you notice a storeroom and it's unlocked. You go in there and doesn't seem to be trapped or anything like that. There's broken pottery and things of that nature. And there are some supply crates in there. You open some up and it's mostly just some like trail rations and things of that nature. There are some blacksmithing tools down in there as well. And there's a little chamber pot, not in the storeroom, but right beside it. And also does look like I may have already said this, but the sleeping bag looks like it was hastily gotten out of.
Was there poop in the pot?
Oh yeah, you go look. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Humanoid?
It's glowing green.
It smells.
Why
No
would
green
they
poop.
eat that stuff?
No green poop.
Is the poop the humanoid size or ogre sized?
Oh, you're going over there too. So Alice, you make an investigation check. You're sifting through it.
No, I'm not sifting. I'm looking, man.
It's dark in there. You got to really investigate
Yep.
it.
No, I'm good. Peace. I don't give a shit.
You're
No,
like,
don't-
hold on, guys.
Fuck that. I would take a glance at a turd and that's it. I'm not doing anything bigger than that.
Yeah, exactly. There was,
It's like the guys had eaten a lot of meats recently, you know.
Good.
When the disintegrate spell went off, did it make a bunch of noise?
It was oddly silent.
So we wouldn't have any reason to believe that it was hastily abandoned because of a loud sound echoing down tunnel.
Since it was last session, you remember that some kind of spell went off when you entered that initial area as well. That alarmed the presence of that party that you fought. And you do know that much.
Can I make another investigation to try and see if I can find any footprints for whatever this thing was?
Yeah, where do you want to start out at, you know?
I want to start out next to the put out fire.
Okay. Yeah, make another investigation check.
I'll investigate too.
I'll give somebody guidance, whichever one thinks they need it the most.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got a
So you get a D4?
22 investigation. And I have another question too. On top of that, while Cricket's rolling, the sleeping bag, the upper bound of the size of the thing, is it just human sized?
Human
It's not
sized.
like a
Yeah,
large.
yeah.
Okay.
Human
Yep,
size, yeah.
cool.
Well, Cricket, what was yours?
27.
Okay, and yours, Atlas?
22.
Okay. So, Cricket, you're sifting through the bag and you find this little lump in the sleeping bag. Not what you were looking for. But you pull it out and it's just looks rather fragile. If you were to hit a hard surface with it, it would break. You're not sure exactly upon first glance of what it could be though. But it looks like whoever was sleeping here on your investigation may have accidentally left it behind. But you don't really see much footprints in this cave. Yeah.
Is there any? Can I try and knowledge what this thing is? Is it there?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Another fucking natural 20. You need to quit buying these weighted dice. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, you're looking at Arcana. You've heard of these things. You know, a lot of items can be or enchanted with a magical spell. It looks like there is some kind of spell, you're not sure what, and without a detect magic usage. But if this was slammed, it would activate a certain spell.
I'm going to very carefully pocket it away.
Okay. Okay.
And so that I didn't see that stuff.
Yeah. He's rummaging through, same as you.
Footprints.
No footprints. You can't really see anything, but perception atlas while you're doing it. You're going a little bit of ways.
Because this is like a hard rock floor, right? I mean,
yeah, it's
cavern.
hard
not
rock
like
cavern floor. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. 17.
17. You pick up sounds like chatter to the west, to the direct west of you, but it seems rather far away. It's kind of like echoing off the cavern walls.
Okay.
Just chatter. Kind of jovial in nature, but you're not really sure.
I want to try to figure out whether it's approaching us or leaving us, and so I have everyone else quiet for 60 seconds. Try to keep listening.
It stays the same, as far as you can tell.
I kind of asked. I whisper to the group, "How long should we sample it for?" But I mean, if they're coming at us, my thought is spring a trap. If they're going away from us, my thought is chase them down. And if it's staying the same, it's we'll sneak in. So that's kind of quickly what I would say to them. How long should we try to listen?
And this is the only direction that we can discern that anyone else is at the moment. Like, have we looked for tracks at all?
Yeah, they've looked for tracks. They couldn't find any.
No tracks. It's like a stone floor. It's like wet puddles on stone floors, right? So, but I hear the chatter. So I will take a minute with the team and we'll sit here for a minute. Is it getting louder, softer, or the same?
It's the same, yeah.
So I'm imagining they might not be moving at all. And that means we can sneak up on them to the west. So, Cricket, what are your thoughts?
I'm following your lead on the stealth stuff.
Okay. So, I mean, at this...
sneak up and look at them and then potentially come back and grab us, or do you just want to optionate it?
I think we should all just go together. Let's keep going. I mean, like you said, the fact that this whole place is illuminated right now is not doing us any favors. So we'll all stay together and head west.
I'm gonna have my violin out, and I want to have a ready to action.
Okay, so you're just gonna be ready at the first sign.
Yeah, first sign I see any
viola.
guy. If I see anything wearing cloth, I'm fucking playing.
Anyone wearing cloth? Okay.
Yeah, that's my trigger.
That's oddly broad.
Was that John?
Don't trust wizards. That's where my brain's at right now.
All right. So you guys go as a group, I guess, unless anyone else wanted to search around anymore. Okay. So going past this area.
And we looked in the building, right?
Yes. It was mostly just preserved foods and things of that nature.
Okay.
And the area where the room was carved out in a more man-made like manner than a lot of these tunnels have been. And then it soon quickly goes back to the kind of concentric ringed passageways. And you guys start getting... We're all group stealth check, by the way. Cricket.
23.
Okay, Atlas.
28.
Jacques.
13.
Okay. Alexander. Aenos.
5.
5.
Damn it.
And
My first one was good too.
And Constance.
19.
19. Okay. Pretty decent. Except for Alexander's
Can we do an
clanking around.
outlier-based bell curve average here, and just discard the outlier? Let's just.
Yeah, discard the outlier, the highest one, the lowest one. All right.
I'm okay with that. Actually, go for it because the distribution was way skewed. To
Yeah, I
the
know.
lower
I know.
outlier.
Like the way that I like to do it is like take the average, but if you don't care to do the math, then
No, I don't. I have a set way to do it. No worries.
okay.
But yeah, you guys.
Matt's like, this is not my it's not my first total party kill.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been thinking this
have
through
that,
for many
seriously.
sessions now.
You guys approach.
Great character ideas.
Yeah. And you hear, you don't see them yet, but you hear just some talking, some jokes, and just talking about seems to be a lot of food related talk. Like, you know,
Somebody's
like,
got the
when's that chicken gonna be done? Oh, real soon. Just you wait another 30 minutes or so over the fire, and it'll be just right. Yeah, buddy.
Stop.
And you guys keep continuing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. All right. I'm just
Yeah.
asking. Yeah. Making sure you guys are continuing. And
I think so. I mean, they sound pretty distracted. I think we can gather at this point they're not coming for us.
Can we perception to listen in while we're moving?
yeah, you guys all hear this. Talking about this
Yeah,
chicken.
What? They're talking about chicken?
Chicken.
Like, they're making a chicken? Like, what are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
saying?
This chicken's like 30 minutes away from being done. They're saying.
They're like,
Fucking
they're
chicken.
cooking it, seasoning it, arguing about what it's. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're arguing over about. And one
Can we
of them,
smell it yet?
A couple of guys, like, what does it sound like?
all masculine voices, but they're
How many? How many can you pick out?
make a perception check for that.
Good question.
21.
Plus.
You know, one's talking about the chicken. Okay, another one's asking about the chicken. Another one seems to be cooking the chicken. And then
They're all waiting to taste.
you
the
hear
chicken.
another guy pipe up saying, "Oh, I can't wait for tonight." A different voice pop. That's 4 total. Pop up about tonight. Our purpose will finally be fulfilled. I'm really happy. And another person say, "Oh, just wait." That's 5 total. I'm sure tonight will be a grand night for all of us. As soon as this chicken gets done cooking. And
Take out my sword. We need to get that chicken.
yeah, and they don't notice you. You guys see a fire. It's in a little alcove area. And you're like kind of pushed up against. You see a person, Cricket. You see a person in cloth. You start playing. Start playing Counter Charm, and they all jump up and look shocked. "Who are you?" they say. And they're all pointing at you and Cricket, and Aenos is up there.
We are.
What's with this
wait,
music?
I have it. Ready? I say, we are the mercenary company. We're the backup for the contract. The men we're looking for, they've made it into the tunnels. And I will drop that out as
Roll
persuasion.
deception.
Deception?
Yeah.
That's
Guidance.
20. Oh, guidance too. I'll take it. What is it?
D4.
It's a D4.
And that's a 4. So awesome. So that's a 28 deception.
I really want to sell this.
Well,
because
that
this is a-
sounds bad, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
please
then-
don't harm us. Please stop playing that discordant music.
Well, we're gonna keep playing the music.
Wait, I don't care. I will.
Yeah, we're gonna play the music till we figure this thing out. Atlas is gonna
I
close
want
the
to eat
distance.
lunch.
He's gonna try to close the distance. Close the distance.
Yeah. He's
Um,
like, whoa, easy. We're unarmed. We're unarmed.
Hey,
Please.
so everybody on the ground, go prone, please.
Well, what are you gonna do to us?
We have some questions.
Take your chicken.
No.
Anything but.
prone now. And then I asked them, what were you talking about tonight?
Tonight, the festival. It's the third
about-
night of Van Lumen. Right?
How are these guys dressed?
They're all wearing these cultist robes that you've seen. Yeah. It's the big night. What do you
doing
want?
down here?
These
it-
What are we doing here?
Are they doing what I asked them to do? Or are they all
Yeah, they're
getting down-
prone to, or one of them's on his knees, the one that's like been spinning this chicken over this campfire.
Yeah.
He's still like on his knees, but he's like still turning it very slowly. He's like,
Don't burn the chicken.
he's like, I'm not gonna burn this chicken.
It's a very important job.
It was given
You
to
guys-
us.
Why are you down here?
Why are you here? I understand someone
Who's
got
asking
in.
the questions? Do you want to live to eat that chicken?
Yes,
down here?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize we're not supposed to.
Say
Another guy's
what
like,
again?
Hey,
I dare you."
mister, we're just trying to eke out a living here. Okay?
Yeah, but, look, man, why are you wearing those clothes?
Man, they're given to us by our masters. Man. And this guy looks like he's 15.
Oh God.
He's got just really oily skin, and
God.
I go over to him.
he's like, I'm sorry, mister.
I grab him by the collar
Oh,
and I say,
Jesus.
you need to
I don't know who
you
that
need to-
is, but oh, Jesus.
You need to straighten up. I've got questions. You have answers. If you want to live, you need to be cooperative.
Oh, I want to live. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Just let me know when this kid pisses himself.
Oh, it's already happening.
Yeah, probably already happened, right?
Listen,
All right.
we're given. We're just from the streets.
Stop talking. You will answer you'll answer only the questions I ask you. You understand?
Why?
Well, hey,
Why are you being
we're
so
already
mean?
failing. Hey, listen, there's 4 of your friends here. I don't need you. I'll
What?
move into.
Why would you just kill me like that? I don't
Listen,
understand.
You're wasting my time. Calm down. Listen to my words. Why are you down here?
Don't tell him. Don't you tell him.
Okay, which one's gonna do
I'm gonna
that?
kick that guy.
Yeah, kick that guy right in the
I'm
face.
just gonna like walk over and I'm gonna kick him.
Ow, man! What the fuck?
We should tie them up. Tie them up. We have no idea. One of them could be a wizard.
No, don't tie me up. I don't want
Yep.
to be tied up.
Tie him up. Tie him up. Tie him up. All right, listen, kid.
The guy's still like trying to spin.
No, that's
Yeah,
it. You
that
want
guy
this chicken so bad, you're not gonna live for the next hour if you don't start cooperating.
It's like 25 minutes left, man. I swear.
All right.
I'll just take over turning the chicken if they're tying everybody.
Slow and steady.
I'm gonna eat that chicken in front of you if you don't shape up.
I'm
Right
probably
Better
gonna turn
not.
the chicken too fast.
Oh, you
'cause I'm
better not
always
eat that
amped up.
chicken, boy.
No, that's the torture scene right there. You
All right.
the guy right in front of it, and every time
Why
you answer,
are you down here?
Well, neutral evil now.
Another guy. Well,
Burn the chicken. Chaotic evil.
I.
No one gets it.
Maybe this is at Guantanamo.
We
too.
were just
swear to God,
taking
I'm gonna
off
start-
the streets.
Why are you down here specifically?
We were told we were given free lodging, and you look around. There are 5 beds, straw beds. There's a campfire, with a spit in the middle of it. There is a chamber pot on the other side. And these guys haven't been living well, but it's warm down here. And he just says, we were just given opportunities.
How long ago did you get the robes and the instructions to be down here?
A few days, 4 or 5 days ago.
Is that the case for all of you?
Yeah, that's right. as the guy that spoke up earlier wipes his nose of blood. Bastard.
And what was your mission down here?
It was just no mission. We're supposed to come see something tonight. They're hosting a feast for me tonight. Us 5 tonight.
What kind of role would it be to try and identify which voice the kid was?
The kid that was just like that guy.
No, we had the prior conversation before.
Yeah.
I can attach the voices that were talking about the master.
He was really worried about the chicken.
Okay, so this one was really worried about the chicken. What about the guy that I kicked?
He was the guy saying, "Oh, tonight's gonna be grand," everything like that.
Switch of focus.
Okay.
I love it.
They said they were gonna have us over.
There was
for
one
dinner.
other guy
Have
who
us for
said,
dinner.
"What else?"
Have us for
What was
dinner.
the last thing? It was the last guy.
It will be glorious or something
Yeah,
like
it will
that.
be glorious. Yeah.
So we should try and identify that guy and isolate these two.
That sounds
My
good.
idea.
I like it. Do it.
Mister, I don't really know much. And
That's pretty obvious.
he says, "Listen, man, if you're trying to do weird stuff with us, you should know I'm a eunuch. Okay? All of us are.
What kind of priest do you think I am, boy?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know
Answer
what
that.
you're trying to accomplish here."
Listen, man, the sooner I get out of here, the sooner I might actually get laid. So let's stop.
Oh, that would
with
be
the talk
great.
and the
I could never
discussion.
have
That'd
that.
be great.
All right. The 3 people worried about the chicken. Jacques is going to do the chicken. You guys lay down, face down, silent, hands out. And then by this point, have we talked to them all? Got the voice of the
Yeah,
second guy?
you've
who's gonna be
identified those
glorious?
two. Yeah.
All right, we'll
bad
pull
one.
them off. Cricket and I will take
One
care
of
of
them
it.
spits blood in your face, Cricket. Fucking posers, man.
Give him another elbow, man. I'll give him
So
an elbow.
while I'm doing this intense playing, well, I guess I can't. I have to do a different action. What I am
Cricket,
gonna
please
do-
let me. Boom! Atlas gets him with an elbow. Right? Please, I'll
dead.
take care of that. No, non-lethal. Come on, man. Non-lethal. 1d4 martial damage. You
Knock him
know.
over, and he falls on the fire.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
okay with pulling out his teeth one by one, but we'll figure that out as we go.
What
So-
the fuck, man?
No, you won't.
No, I won't. Cricket, look away. Actually, I did see.
No,
a
I'm
fucking really-
making it even more intimidating. I'm staring right at him while I'm playing.
Yeah. Roll intimidation
Just like
check.
the gift.
Cricket. Yeah. To assist this punch.
Play a really
33.
scary song.
Yeah, you're the intimidating one.
Blood
Anything?
in my face. I'm just still staring right
Yeah,
at him. I
he's
need
taking
to
you in. You look physically kind of imposing. And with the bald head and this fucking winter, he's like, man, this guy's fucking crazy. I mean, listen, what do you want from us? Cat got your fucking tongue?
Damn, we didn't see that one coming.
Sorry, I
I
was
know,
trying
right?
to find a meme. Actually, I was
Didn't
busy
see
looking for a
intelligence
meme.
happening.
And he spits blood in your face, Atlas.
Let me see. Okay. You will never bleed again, my friend. Like, I will put you in the fucking ground. You need to chill out, okay? So, have you been with the cult longer than these other bozos? How are you so impassioned? It's been 4 or 5 days, right?
Oh, it's been longer for me.
Yeah, I can
actually.
tell. So tonight, let me guess. Can I just cut to the chase here?
Do you have
Somebody-
any rings on?
No, he doesn't have any rings on. No.
Oh yeah, search all the guys. Yep, good call. Cricket. Yep, good call again.
It doesn't matter what you want. Listen, friend. Best bet for living is to take this tunnel to the left and go out to the seaside. Okay?
I don't think you know
like
who the
Mass
fuck we
Protect
are. The fact that you're down to your last and final
So-
summoning circle is because of us, motherfucker. We've already killed 2 of these cult groups and killed 2 of these summoning circles. We're here for the 3rd. I know it's down one of these hallways. I know that's your feast. I know that's what you're planning. So
Only
just cut to the chase.
Did you catch that, Matt?
No, I did not. What's that, Tyler?
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay.
So wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
saving throw, yes. A natural 20 on that one. Oh, fuck. There you
Okay, he's got a strong mind. They've been
Yeah.
trained for this. They
Yeah.
know what's up.
Yeah, this guy, he's resilient.
So, I mean, that's fine. I don't need to read your thoughts to tell you how this is going to go down. We have already taken down 2 of these summoning circles.
Yeah.
We'll take down the final one.
And I'm telling you, I wish you no real harm, okay? Despite your lies and your discordant music that you keep fucking playing that's making me have a fucking headache.
I'm lying?
You said that we're trying to find these guys who intruded. I think you're the intruders, friend.
Oh, yeah. That lie. Yeah, that one.
Don't even remember your own fucking
What are you
lies.
talking about, me lying?
It's
You didn't
ridiculous.
catch me lying.
You want to know what I'm not lying about, though?
I don't really care.
We've already destroyed 2 summoning circles. Where is the next one? Where's the feast tonight?
I'm
Is
telling
this
you
guy
guys.
like 15 too? Are they all younger, or is this like
This
an older
guy's
guy?
older, yeah.
Okay.
But
I just
you,
imagine being like a 13-year-old
that
kid.
that kid, that kid did say that they were all eunuchs, though. Yeah. I don't know where it's being held, and he comes close to you. Listen, I don't care what you do to me, because tonight I will fulfill my destiny anyways, regardless.
You're gonna be sacrificed.
These other ones,
can
they
I roll
might
an
not
insight
know it.
check?
He's whispering to.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's like right next to Atlas's ear.
I
And
don't
you
know if
might
I'd
not
let
know
him get there
this.
because this little bitch spit on me.
Yeah,
But keep
He-
going.
he gets as close as you allow him to, and he's whispering, and he's just. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm giving you a path out, away from this death of yours.
I think I'm good, actually. You're the one that's tied up, and honestly, whatever it is you think you're going to get to do tonight, you're not going to. Unless you start answering some questions.
What question do you have?
Where are you and these 4 other men going to celebrate tonight? Where are you going to be tonight? Tell me about your night.
I
If
don't
we
know
hadn't
exactly
stumbled in.
where.
What
We were
is your
brought
night
in through
supposed
the
to look
ocean
like?
tunnel, the seaside tunnels.
What would your night have looked like, and still could look like, I will say, before we came in?
Oh, I was going to eat this chicken.
Seems to be the center of the plan for everybody.
Center of the plan, backbone of the plan. All right, and after the chicken, you
Wait.
mentioned the festival.
Just going to wait for our masters to come back.
Okay, and then what?
And we will all fulfill our destiny.
Okay, and in what way?
Whatever way the master desires.
Okay, so you're effectively useless, is what you're telling me. You're camped out here. You've been part of this cult for a while. You suckered in these guys.
We are a necessary plan.
You're not necessary. I agree with that. I think we're getting to common terms now.
Listen, something happened. I don't know what it was a few days back, where they recruited these other young eunuchs. I don't know why they need eunuchs.
They're virgins.
Yeah, he says saying this part out loud, Constance, and you catch that.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah. But something happened. I don't know what. Or they recruited these others.
Well, you see, son, here's where I've got an issue. You're trying to give us an easy out by pointing us in a certain direction. Why would you give us this easy out? If you assume that we are who you believe us to be.
I can't beat you. I know. The 5 of
Did
us
your
together
masters-
couldn't kill you.
Well, surely your masters must have given you some instruction in case we happened by.
They actually did.
And what were those words, if you don't mind me asking, kind sir?
Point them to the oceanside tunnels. to promptly seek an exit.
Okay. Well, I look to my party members and say, well, it sounds like it's a trap.
I mean, not just that, but they came in on the Oceanside tunnels too, right? And I mean, based on
they're set here for a reason, so.
Yeah, and then based on the other summoning circles, they were in the caves, not outside. Not to say they couldn't do it somewhere else, but
Well, no, that's just it. I often wonder if we should go the opposite direction.
yeah.
You're not going to find the ritual room. It is sealed.
Okay, cool.
That much I know.
Can you point me to the door or the wall?
No. I'm afraid.
Do you
I
even
can't
know
do
where it
that.
is?
Me? No.
What
Are
about
you-
these boys?
They were just brought in. I don't think they'd know anything more than I do.
Are you sacrificing them, or are you part of the sacrifice as well?
It's not a sacrifice. We are being
I'm
released
gonna
from our
cast Zone of
mortal.
Truth.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can't. What's he need to make?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Well, he rolled.
What's
a
he
2.
doing?
So, he's saying we will be released of our mortal bonds.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
We
Yeah.
will ascend to the next plane of his existence.
Descend.
So, like, I was
Our
like, wow,
purpose
man,
is higher.
I've never heard, and Atlas raises his voice artificially for the 3 that are cowering over there by the chicken. He says, man, I've never heard human sacrifice described so eloquently. Sign me up, you know?
What's
the
that
other guy
guy's
would make
talking
a
about?
charisma saving throw, too.
So what's that, Tyler?
I guess the other one that's isolated over here would also need to make a charisma saving
Oh
throw.
yeah, that's true. Okay,
What were you casting,
he
Cricket?
rolled a 10.
Okay, he's also in the truth.
He hasn't said anything yet, so yeah.
He's just bound by it if he says anything
Yeah.
is all. Yeah.
And so, from what I just did with those 3, are they freaking the fuck out about human sacrifices?
That kid's like, oh, wait a minute now. What?
But the other 2 aren't, though?
The other 2 are not.
So
the other 2 are like,
2
hey, it's okay.
Okay,
We
all right,
have
cool.
a feast of chicken
Okay.
in
We
about
all
20
die
minutes.
eventually.
In fact, we could probably take some of the outer parts off right now and eat them. We'd probably be safe. It's looking really juicy. Those fats, they're dripping down into that pan.
You
You know
will
what we're
get
gonna
I mean,
put in
hey-
the pan?
Ella.
Gravy.
Dude, why are you worried about it being safe? It's your last night on Earth. Eat the fucking raw chicken. You're gonna.
Well,
be
we
just
wouldn't want
fine.
you to have dysentery and go to hell.
Yeah, right. Like,
Wait a minute. Why would I
You
be
don't
going
wanna-
to hell?
die shitting yourself, right? I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So, zone of truth on these guys. All right. So I look at him and say, "What trap lays outside on the eastern seawall?"
No trap, friend. It's
Okay,
a passageway to the outside.
Are your masters waiting for us out there?
He doesn't answer.
Are your masters waiting for us, say north or somewhere else? Like, I guess I
Doesn't
don't
answer.
know. Yeah, this one.
Zone of Truth, they can refuse to answer. You know this, yeah.
Little bitch. I slap him.
His eyes starting to swell up. That's typical.
Listen, man. I don't know what you're playing at here. I'm looking for information. You were not. Like, you're talking about being released from your mortal coil, right? Your mortal bonds. If I fucking gut you here, I don't think you will be released from anything. You'll die here. You'll rot here.
That's
If
one
you
way
would
of
like to
looking
make
at
it to your end, I mean, unless am I part of the religious ceremony? I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm not doing it with happiness in my heart, and I don't think you'll get what you want out of this if you keep pushing back on us. Give us the information we want, and you might make it till tonight.
Yeah, what information do you want?
Where are your masters?
I don't know.
I feel like we're interrogating Napoleon Dynamite.
I don't know.
What
God.
information do you want?
God, chicken nuggets. Oh.
Hey, Uncle
One
Rico.
nugs out of the oven. It burned.
So did he seem to be like
How's this
slightly?
chicken looking, by the way? I mean, I've been spinning it for a while. So
It's
doing
looking
pretty
good.
Is good. So is
Let me know
he?
when it hits that edible mark.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Oh,
edible,
no.
but it's like
Shark's
just
gonna
making
eat
sure
it in front
right
of
now.
all of them. Oh my god.
Just making
just
sure I
So
don't
that
burn it.
portion.
yeah.
Did he seem to not want to die at my hands at least? Like he was like, well, shit. He has kind of a point. Like if I don't get ritualistically
I
sacrificed,
don't. Oh, this guy.
this guy. I'm asking what the vibe was when I said, listen, I'll gut you here and you'll never make it to your release. Did he believe
make
that, or
just make a perception, insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would high roll. That was 17 plus 0, so 17.
He's like, okay, so he looked kind of worried about it, potentially. He's, I don't know our master's desires. He could be
I'm gonna
waiting out
keep-
there for you. He might not.
What's your master's name?
He doesn't have a name. They don't need names, man. That's what I'm trying to talk to you about.
Golad. What does the name Golad mean to you?
Gonads. Fuck, man, I don't know.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I'm gonna
Just
keep
escape
spinning
your
the
master like
chicken.
that?
I'm gonna keep
Okay.
spinning the chicken using Mage Hand, but I'm gonna use my dagger to cut off like a good piece, and take it to like the 15-year-old kid and just let him try that. He already
Oh
beat it.
man, this. Oh man, I don't even know. This is really. Oh, this is just. I haven't eaten food this good in a few months.
Well,
So,
that's good. Good for you.
So
Pat him on the
good.
head.
all right, guys.
Shock terrible with emotion. Just pat him on the head and go back to
Just like-
chicken.
What do you guys want to do about this? I mean, because I think we could get more information if we were a little bit more aggressive, but I don't want to upset.
I could words of terror him, try to make it scared.
Do you think they have any more information?
They don't, and that's my point. Like, I don't really think we need to keep pressing them because even if you go harder or not at all, they're not going to give you anything.
Okay, we'll refer to the meme and then come back and tell me that they don't have more information to
Refer to the meme. Oh god.
substitute a few things. But this is I feel like Atlas and Constance all the time.
Well, for one, paladins aren't held to the necessarily same standards as
No.
clerics. However, you're not going to do what I think you're going to do to them anyway. So I say just leave them be. They're not really going to.
Are you saying
They're
I'm
not going
gonna
to
do it
harm
because-
anything.
Are you saying I'm not going to do it because you won't let me, or because I'm all talk no game?
Yes.
Another 15 years. Hey, hey, Marth. Yeah. Oh, what are you guys talking about all this stuff over there?
Oh man.
And that's why you're not going to kill them.
I mean, I didn't say I was going to hurt the 3 idiots.
Hey,
right?
other one comes, the 15-year-old kid. Hey, man, comes up to you, Alice. Listen, we just want
I
to.
thought they were tied down, laying on
Oh,
their
fuck.
stomach.
We just
Yeah,
want
they're
to fucking. He's like, rolls
Kill
over.
them and fell back down. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't know that I could do that.
Hey, you quit rolling around, or I'm not bringing you any more chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He stops rolling around.
I mean, I'm really only focused on this one. So how long? This guy won't give me his name either. But like, how long have you been in service to your master?
The main guy you're asking?
Yeah.
Weeks.
Okay, so you're
Wow.
next to useless, but not entirely useless. So when's the last time you saw your masters?
Weeks ago.
No, he's like, yesterday.
Well, I say. Sorry, go ahead.
And then how many of your masters are there? How many?
They
I
are
don't know.
legion.
They all seem to. I've not. My direct master. There's one. Yeah.
And
Right. Cut somebody else some chicken off and take it over there.
does your master look like this a little bit? Does he kind of do these?
He has an ascended form. Yes, he is most beautiful.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. All right. Well, then we should probably assume that this guy is actually. We now need to kill them because I think that the masters can maybe see through all of their little.
You don't need to kill me, man. Listen, hey.
Nah, I mean, are you the sacrifice too? I mean, that's the other part of it. Here is a ritualistic sacrifice isn't great.
Hold on now. I mean, as a guy who came from the streets, if we're not willing to use a mercenary to prevent blowing our own legs off, I don't really want to kill these homeless kids just because they're trying to get a free meal.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, the 15-year-old kid can leave whenever he wants. He didn't even know he was getting sacrificed. This guy.
Listen,
this
man.
guy.
Hey. You don't want to kill me. I'm useful. Hey.
You have not been very useful. You've been.
I've told you the exit.
Camaraderie.
I don't know what else you want me to do.
What is the opposite of the exit? If I said fuck that exit and wanted to do something else,
I don't know where the path you seek. I don't know. Listen, hey, I was homeless kid. Well, I'm not a kid, but I was homeless. And
they're still under that
guys
zone
took
of
me
truth,
in.
right?
What's that, Matt?
They're still under the zone of truth, right?
Yeah. He is.
So he doesn't know.
He's like, hey, I was homeless. He took me in. He set me in here, give me food.
I'm getting bloodthirsty just for the fucking sake of what Cassidy said now, though. So
if we let you go, what would be the first thing that you do?
Eat this chicken.
What would you do after that?
Probably go poop out that chicken.
I'd wait. I'd prepare myself. I'd wait for tonight. Yes.
Where do you meet your masters?
They will come to us. I don't meet them.
Here?
I do not.
Listen. Okay. Stop talking. Prone. And I take everybody to the side and I say, listen, guys.
Are we over around the chicken that we're spinning?
How did we get out of helping Aenos and that summoning circle cult experience? We got rid of the thing that was going to be sacrificed. I mean, if
the thing that was going to be sacrificed was Lydia, wasn't it?
It was Lydia, but if for some reason we can't break the circle in time, what's better than breaking the wood so that they can never light the fire?
Are you saying that in this situation we're killing Lydia? Is that what I'm hearing? Like we're basically
Lydia,
saying there's a chance we can fail, so we kill Lydia now just to avoid the risk?
Well, no, because Lydia was already at the summoning circle. The two things were together. What I'm saying is the wood and the match are not together right now, so what can we do about the wood? And the match becomes useless. I mean, I think at the minimum...
I don't want to be the one to call you out, Atlas, but you're real wishy-washy today, and you're hard for me to keep up with.
I mean, he's a little bit of a hypocrite, right? If it serves him, he's gonna wordsmith his way into it, and if it doesn't serve him, he's gonna wordsmith his way out. But I think what we should do is, if you won't let me put down the leader, whatever, we can vote on it. That's fine. But we should not let them stay here. They need to walk their happy asses out of this path. They need to get
Well,
away.
then, that leads me to what I've been trying to say for the better half of a few minutes. Why don't we just bring them with us to the exit, and then we see what really happens?
So you want to take the wood to the match? That's what I'm hearing right now.
Well,
they're not going to sacrifice them.
First of all, let me just state this out of character. The wood match analogy really isn't working for me, because you think that it's not easy for them to snatch up 3 random shitheads.
I think we got to state it in character, because I think it is relevant to the conversation.
Well,
fair.
In character, what I would understand from maybe Constance's point of view is maybe bringing these guys in, right?
Yes, let's get them out of here. Save them. If he's telling us that we're going down to a trap, okay, fine. But I want to know where these kids are going. Like, I yell at the 13-year-old. Where did your masters tell you were supposed to leave to?
No, they're just going to come here and pick us up and pick up.
Okay, the other guy, the one that's been talking a lot.
Yeah.
What did your master tell you about finding us here and telling us to go to the exit? You said you were going to leave and find a way out. Where are you going?
Oh, we're not leaving, but he said if anyone that doesn't quite look right wanders these tunnels, tell them to promptly seek the exit, which is to the left here.
That's
Cassidy. Listen,
let's just go send them to Rock.
Listen.
You got Rock up there unconscious. Why don't they just all leave together?
The
That's
wood
true.
and match analogy is incredibly correct because it's human wood, okay? So if we get rid of them, we're good to go. They're not going to sacrifice another mind flayer, one of their own, and they're clearly keeping them here, culling them to take them to the sacrifice. They're not going to... Every instance we've had with this cult has been human-based sacrifice. So if we can remove the humans, other than us...
Send them the way we came in.
That's what I'm saying. Send them away. I think that the wood match thing does make sense because it's either us they're going to sacrifice if they take one of us, but they're not going to sacrifice a mind flayer. They're not going to get as far. It doesn't mean anything. They need to use dumbass humans.
What, bind them up and kick them down the tunnel?
What the chicken?
I guess I don't know. Like I would
Do
say,
we need to
cave
find
in or
them?
something.
I mean, they're pretty defenseless as it is.
We can
They'll
send
probably
them
just-
down, but we would need to collapse the cave or something so they can't come back. Because they're dumb. They're dumb. They're just going to come back, right?
I don't know. Cricket's pretty good about scaring people. Can't you just really terrorize the leader and say don't come back, or it's your one chance kind of thing?
I'll be Batman. Okay.
So what do you say
Does
to
that make
this
sense,
guy?
though?
before
Well,
we
we're
roll?
still talking. We're still talking by
Okay.
the by the
Yeah,
food.
we're still
not
talking.
even-
Hell yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Cassidy, does
Here's
that make
actually-
sense?
I have
Like,
an idea. I have an idea. I need this guy to make a saving throw of the...
and also, I don't think we could keep track
Wisdom
of five.
variety.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
I am going to use my words of terror to
Okay.
try and get him to be terrified of his master. Like, I know what kind of master you serve. I've been dealing with this, et cetera, et cetera. You're just going to be a pawn in his game. He's manipulating you from the beginning, blah, 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 blah. And I'm spending these full minute, we're like worming my way in.
Okay. A look of terror enters his eyes.
Mhm.
Listen, man, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of him. But he also says, the reason why I'm even staying here is because I'm scared of him. What will happen to me if I don't do what he says? And he is scared shitless. It had an effect. But the issue is, his master seems to be using terror to him in some way, or has terrorized him in some way, shape, or form that has gained his devotion.
And how do the others look?
The concerned, the 15-year-old kid's looking concerned. The other two are just really all about that chicken.
Can we get them marching then? And then now we're down to just two, and then it's a mixture of what Cassidy wanted to do and what I wanted to do. Because I don't want to take 5 other fucking bitches with us.
It's hard for me to want to let this devote guy, like devote, whatever. This guy, he's true believer status, and that's scary.
Well, I mean, let's send the 3 kids away. Give them the chicken, tell them to walk down the hall till their feet bleed, and do not
We gotta
return.
get the gravy first, though. The drippings are down, and then you add.
Who's the fourth guy? We've got 5 guys, right? Who's the
Yeah.
mysterious fourth person? We got the chatty, devout guy. We've got
The other
3
guy who hasn't
kids. Who's-
talked. It's not that he's
Oh.
in the zone of truth. He just hasn't been asking questions, really.
What does he look like? How old?
A little
Human?
younger, around 17, 18.
Okay. Bald head, scraggy looking.
Scraggly beard. Yeah, clean shaven head. Recently clean shaven.
So can we just get rid of those 2 kids first, and then let's keep talking with these 2, and that will further ensure us that the 3 kids have just continued walking and marching out of here.
You
then
want
we're
us to
down-
walk? What
Give
do
the
you
3
want?
kids the
It's
chicken.
really
Tell them to
confusing
go back
in these
the way we came.
tunnels.
Tell them to go back.
There's
That's-
only one way to go. If
Give
we tell
them
them to walk that
get a
straight.
new life. Eat this chicken and get a new life.
Oh. You're not gonna kill him, are you? I know he seems bad, but he's really been looking out for us. Please don't. It's not
You
the
want
way, man.
chicken?
Can I
Or-
persuade him to understand that he's just been manipulated by this fuck?
Yeah. Persuasion.
31.
Listen, man. I like you. I also like this chicken. If you're going to let me eat this chicken, and you're telling me I'm going to be killed tonight, but you're going to let me go, I'm going to eat this chicken, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Peace. That's exactly.
I
what's
got to
gonna
wait 15 more minutes for this chicken.
happen. No, man.
It's a hot chicken.
No. You need to leave now because I need to know that you're 15 minutes down that cavern.
So he looks around. He's like, oh, this sheet's kind of clean. And he wraps it around the chicken. Oh, this chicken looks good.
Go.
I kind of tell him which way to go in the cavern, so he goes back the right way.
Okay,
you know?
hit the green stone and take the upper right corner. One, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
You'll be in some nasty gray water. That's fine. Just get up to the streets
Yeah.
and then eat your chicken.
Okay,
Run.
cool. Also, he takes a really dull looking knife and digs through the coals, and he picks out these potatoes and he wraps them up in the thing as well. He's looking around and there's this little wine sack and he grabs that. He's like, oh, all right, yeah.
Well, there's 3 of them, right? We're letting
Yeah.
the 3 kids go.
Yeah.
So, spread that amongst yourselves.
Yeah, totally.
Go now.
Alright.
Run.
Get on out of here.
Get a move on.
Oh, all right then. The teenager goes up to you, Cricket, and says, "Hey, man, I don't know where it is, but there's something about these stone walls that are near here. One of them's not right. No one knows I saw,
Good lad.
but thank you. I knew something wasn't right, but I just think
Chicken.
one good turn deserves another. I wish you luck. If
May
what you
Pelor
said is
be
true,
with you.
yeah, what you said is true. Good luck. I'm gonna go eat some chicken."
Go eat that chicken, man.
those 3 go off. Yeah.
I want to say Atlas is a somewhat turned individual. It's been 4 years and 56 sessions of this game. Okay, I'm happy these 3 kids get to live and go on with their life. I want to be really clear. However, I will put these other 2 motherfuckers down very quickly, and that is what is important here. So we will switch to these 2 motherfuckers, and let's just keep. How long does Zone of Truth last for?
I don't see these 2 as being any more dangerous than
10 minutes.
whatever his name was, Brick
They-
or Rock or
They
whatever.
are more dangerous. Oh, than that rock guy? Yeah, no, but they're definitely more dangerous for sure.
How are they more dangerous?
Because these guys are religious zealots. They're going to return to the scene of their
Jock,
crime.
you see the misty form of Bombad.
They're starving.
approach.
They're
Yeah, I don't know.
starving
This guy looks real
beggars.
sus. I don't know about this guy.
They're,
Red
they're
Sussy
starving. They're starving beggars who will do anything for food.
No,
Rock
these
is a
2 guys
mercenary
aren't.
who will do anything for gold.
These 2 guys aren't, though. These guys are. There's something here, man. They're fully bought in. For instance, Rock, he didn't want to die. We all picked that up in the room, and that's why we left him alive. This guy wants to die at the right time, at the right venue, upon the right weapon of choice. Like,
No,
there's a very big
Cricket
difference.
terrorized him, and the only reason why he's here is because he's scared to betray his master. He doesn't want to die. He just doesn't want to know what the consequences are if he doesn't do what he's told to do.
He does want to die. That's what I picked up, though, right?
Do you
Like,
want? Do you want to die? Do you want to die?
While these guys
For
are
the right
arguing, I'm
purposes,
going to try and
I will
investigate.
For the right
the
purposes.
walls.
Thank you. He
What-
wants to leave the
what's-
mortal coil of
Cricket, what's that?
While these guys are all arguing about a plan, I'm going to start investigating the walls.
Roll investigation check while they're arguing. Continue, guys.
Yeah. Well, so I would like to ask this other silent guy some more questions because I'm already out on this other dude. We haven't made a decision on what to do. All right, what's your story?
All right. Well, Cricket, what was your score?
21.
Okay, you're looking odd. You guys missed it. You walked right by it. not but 10 feet away from this little alcove is this tunnel was formed by concentric rings, except in this 10-foot wide square. It looks like, make an Arcana check.
With advantage if I'm close.
Natural
Or
20.
advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, good, dude.
Damn, dude.
You're rolling those
Crushing
20s
it.
on these skills today, man.
Hey, where did you order those dice?
Yeah, I
This
think
is
we
the
all need to
only
get a
time
set.
I've gotten 20s on these dice, like almost all campaign.
Yeah, boom, baby.
Balancing out. Getting that average.
Balancing out.
Stone Shape could do this.
Oh, all right.
And
Like a
you're
special
noticing
spell, Stone
something
Shape.
else at the floor, at the base of this. In your investigation, you're just looking. Broken shards of glass at the very base. Very small, minute pieces of glass.
Yeah. Pull that little vial out.
Mhm, yeah.
Can I insight?
Well, you're doing it. You're looking at it, and you're like, if I broke this, I think that this is about as thin as the same type of glass that's in my hand.
I'm gonna smash it. I'm just gonna do it.
You do that, and all of a sudden the stone forms a door.
Hey guys!
Very
Guys!
nice.
Meanwhile,
Hey, you guys.
Alice, you were asking this guy a question.
Well, I mean, if I hear,
Well,
hey,
you
guys.
started asking a question. We'll get to that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You're saying get to the question piece?
No, yeah, you asked the question before he found it.
I mean, I just say, what's your story?
Same as anyone else here, man. I'm a true believer.
And that's
Of
the
the
reason
moon,
you're not
you know,
walking
and-
away with.
And
those
if I
three
have to
kids.
sacrifice myself to gain an immortal body, an immortal soul, then I will.
Can we tag the Reverend in
Well,
here? Can't you give a speech about immortal souls and stuff here? You carry a pamphlet, right? Tag him. Go.
Yeah,
Talk him out of it.
These two are the reverence problem, in my opinion. So
How do we get them to Paylor's church on Sunday instead of sacrifices on Saturday night? Like this is your specialty here.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's any talking to them. They've been pretty much slapped around, and
Well, that's okay. That just means they're malleable.
yeah, I'm sure.
The other one hasn't been slapped yet.
Yeah.
Look, here's an
Fellows.
aside with the Reverend. Reverend, you got to get these guys to see the light, or Atlas is going to try to kill them. So if there was ever a time to have that,
And one
convert to
guy's
high
looking
college
real
speech,
rough. He's like one hit point away from being.
Jacques,
It's right now. It's right
Jacques,
now.
I hear your words, sir, but I'm just gonna pair you with another. Atlas has blood on his breath.
He
It's like a
always does.
wolf circling. Doesn't
Tuesday
seem
night.
doesn't seem much my words are gonna fall anywhere but on deaf ears. So
No,
I'll
you
do
don't
my
have
best.
you don't have to convince him. You convince these two to leave on their own accord, and we're good. Don't worry about
Fine.
Atlas. He's always trying to kill somebody. But
that
just convince
was
these
my
two.
point.
Convince these two that
I
this is a
just
bad
saved
idea.
3 lives, people. Why do we count only the deaths? I saved 3 lives. Those kids are eating chicken right now because of me.
Hey, I turned that chicken.
You?
Okay, you want to claim that that chicken's only edible because I was
Alright,
turning
fine.
that shit.
All right, fine. I saved 3 lives. Jacques saved a chicken from being thrown away, and now it will be eaten. There we
If
go.
that chicken had been ruined, those 3 lives would have been ruined. Okay, so I feel
24 hours. I mean,
trauma for their childhood.
all right. Get in here, Father. Convert these people. Paylor. These are going to be Paylor
I'm just-
acolytes in 10 minutes.
I'm just saying, off the record, if I kill 2 people but save 3 lives, I'm up net 1 life saved. Right? That's a good
Yeah,
day.
but I feel like
Yeah, but that's
killing
not how many
is
people you've killed
more
today,
valuable
Atlas.
than saving people.
How many people have I killed?
But how
today?
many
You've killed an adventuring party.
Anyways,
I don't think I got a single kill in there. All right, keep going. Sorry, go ahead,
Listen,
man.
if you're gonna kill us,
We're like literally arguing
Yeah,
in front of these two people about how many people.
Well, like, I'm pretty
they
sure
killed.
actually Jacques is the one who slit that guy's throat. No. Jacques lit him up in a fireball. It was actually Aenos that plunged his sword through
I
his
will
thing.
point out right now, I have not done a single point of damage to anybody since we've entered these sewers.
Because of like lack of trying, or
You just want to do it, don't you?
Because, I'm just trying to figure out where this party's going. Are we saving everybody, or are we
you
letting
actually
people
bring
go?
that up? Have you really
I
not done
do.
any damage?
This is true.
This
yeah.
is true.
That is black as sus. What's
Man,
going
I
on
wish I
here?
could hear half of what's going on right now.
Because here's the deal, Atlas. You used to have conviction and stuck to a code, but now you're wishy-washy.
All right.
You're like an assassin meets Mary Poppins. I don't know what you want from me. Do you want me to kill people? Do you want me to save people?
This guy that's in the zone of truth is just like,
No, Constance is talking to them. We're having an aside while Constance is talking to them.
All right,
now
we'll break away to Constance then. Constance, what are you talking? That you could clearly overhear Shock and Atlas.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me, guys. You guys keep freezing up like every 2 seconds.
No.
Oh, sorry,
okay, we'll
man.
keep going with Atlas and Shock then.
Dude, well, I mean, I'm just saying, Atlas is kind of thinking, he's like, I brought a fucking pacifist into the goddamn cult dungeon.
Pacifist?
You're not-
Pacifist?
you
I
just tell me
said,
you're not
I
throwing?
said to send that mercenary's dumbass down the hallway to set that bomb off. You said you would do it, then froze. You froze, couldn't even do it yourself, so that the freaking preacher had to do
Oh
it.
my god, I can't
The
even imagine
only
how
reason why
confusing
I
this is.
signed up with this adventuring group is because I thought you had what it takes to make the tough decisions and lead a kingdom. But now you're freezing on me. You're
much
letting the
freezing?
enemies just go free. Like,
I
don't even
breakfast
know
table
what
all
to do
over
right
again.
now.
Clearly has a death wish. Jacques, on my honor, I would have actually stepped into it. I was just taking a minute and, recounting all the positive memories of his body.
Why are we hurting ourselves when we had a guy that tried
Why?
to kill us that we could have sent in there?
You know what, Jacques?
You're
I think
sacrificing
we're both
your
agreeing.
strength.
Cassidy
You're
is the
sacrificing-
problem. That's what we're hearing right now. Cassidy is the problem because
Cassidy's talking to me. Just starts. Look, I don't want to come across as Sith here, but you never sacrifice. You never sacrifice your own strength to save a stranger.
Holy fuck, that is pretty Sith, man. I'm gonna have to think about it. All right, so
That's it,
Cassidy,
What if you were crippled right now over that, and we had to drag your ass back to town, and then this whole cultist thing goes off, and who knows what happens?
Yeah,
all
that-
because you wouldn't send Rock in there.
then we could have blamed Cassidy for that. Who knows? But Cassidy's busy talking to them right now.
Yeah,
So why don't we let-
Cassidy, what are you saying?
I really don't want to draw this out. Can we just make some rolls or something and see if they get the fuck out of here?
Well, give me the gist of what you're trying to say to him. And
I
roll.
want to ask them what it is that has them pledging their allegiance and their life to this cause, and what is it that would make them leave that cause aside from the fear of retribution from either us or them.
Greatness is the reason why we're here. If we leave, we will no longer be great. We will just be homeless eunuchs once again.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You're more powerful as a group of homeless individuals than you are with the current power that's over you. You're gonna go down in history as a nothing anyway when they slay and flay your flesh from your bones. Is that something you think is heroic? Because I can tell you right now, if you go to the Church of Pelor, they'll make you heroes. All you need to do is just open your eyes, open your mind, and open your arms.
Roll persuasion. With advantage.
Okay, and I'm gonna do guidance. With advantage.
Yes.
Oh. Ooh, baby. Alright, so that is 12, and persuasion is where? Nope, that's only a 13.
13. Let me roll. The guy that's been mostly beaten to a pulp is. No one will take me in.
Why not?
I've done much in my life. I've killed. Murdered, some say. Yeah, sure. Doesn't really matter much. These guys, they give me another opportunity to look past that.
So, here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you've killed, you've done harm, sure. True of us all, son. And you're afraid that no one will give you a chance, yet these ones are about to end your life. Don't you think you're worth more alive than dead? Okay, let me let you think on that for a second. Let me tell you a story, a short story. I was once enlisted into the army, to the military. I killed people. I had the thirst of blood. Every day, if my hands weren't soaked to the knuckles, I wasn't a happy camper. Until one day I took a life that was much more precious and much more important than my own. And the Church of Pelor took me in, taught me that what I did can be redeemed. Do you not wish to seek the same path?
The other one speaks up. If it's possible, I would like to seek that path. And his companion, the one that his face has been bloodied, looks over. Fucking coward.
He's more strong than you are, sir.
Doorstep. No, he's weak. Listens to the words of a false priest, of a false god, Pelor.
What I think is weak, though, is like, you know you're going to die. We have all established this. You even admitted
You
it.
are arguing with Atlas about Cassidy right now.
You don't. Oh, are we still arguing right now?
Yeah, this is happening at the same time.
Okay. Just
It's like I think you and I are just like fighting like on Step Brothers, and then it's like, wait a minute, Cassidy's the problem. Did we just become best friends? It's like we both want to do the stuff we want to do.
It's turn around, set these people on fire.
All right. But back to that guy. Yeah. What was he saying? He had just said,
saying that weakness.
Yeah. It's like, you're so fucking weak. You are on the verge of greatness. The step. The door is open. We're right there, brother. You don't think that if we die right now that the cult of the moon will get other eunuchs or virgins or whatever they need in the blink of an eye? We were chosen for a reason. Do not. It's going to be a contested persuasion check.
Of course they won't, because they end today.
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check, Constance, again.
Can I be giving him advantage? Because
With
they said
advantage, yes.
With advantage. And
You have to beat a 6.
oh, that's all.
that? If you mess this up, this would be incredible.
Do I get a new life with this?
I got a
crew,
19.
Or do I die with these cult members? Tough choice.
And what words do you say to counter his? There, Constance. What? Yeah.
I, while living, have conquered the universe. In other words, if you're just gonna give yourself into this cult and their twisted thought of heroism, then you, sir, are the weak one. You, sir, you're the strongest one I see here. You're willing to admit your failures. You're willing to pull yourself up out of the gutter and make something better of yourself. I was just like you, and I see a lot of me in you. You have everything it takes to be stronger than the man next to you. If you come with me, you'll have a life worth living.
He falls to his knees, tears streaking down his cheeks all of a sudden. He looks up at his companion and says, I think the priest is right. If this Palor can give me a chance, if it gave you a chance, priest, perhaps I too can be cleansed of the evil. And he hugs your legs.
No, rise, son. No son of Pelor shall grovel on his knees, not to me. Come, go up those
Alexander,
up
make
that
perception
railway and
check
go.
as this is happening.
Oh God, he's trying to
Alright,
slit your Achilles
perception.
heel.
Alright, this is a straight roll. Ooh, 18.
You see his companion look on in disgust, and he reaches into his sleeve and flourishes a dagger.
Tied up.
Yep. I'll just.
These guys are tied up, belly down. How is he pulling a knife?
Well, I imagine that. Well, no, these guys. You never tied these guys up. These
We
ones
never
up.
tied these
no,
guys
no.
up?
You took
No,
them to a side. You
pulled
tied
them
the
to
other ones up.
side. We focused our attention on them. The other three
Oh,
we
jeez.
neutralized. So that's
Oh,
fair.
All right.
I
Roll
love it.
initiative, Anos.
Jock's like,
Alright,
where
that
is
bad
the
action.
Going to be a
conviction?
contested initiative. See what happens.
12?
He got a 14.
Oh, hold on. Can I?
Yes.
Do I already know? No, it's bad.
Yes.
I mean, you can roll
Sorry.
inspiration if you want to
Just
try
happy
and
about
get
it.
better. It's up to you.
Use it or lose it. All right.
Okay.
20.
Nice.
Plus 2.
Nice.
All
I'm
right,
showing
you
you
have
if
the
you
first
want, so.
move. He flourishes
All right.
his dagger. He's about to stab in the back his companion and kill him.
Yep. I will move in. I'll make an attack on him. We'll say non-lethal. This could be. You could get some spicy.
Okay. Use the
juice out of this
flat
one.
side of your sword.
Yeah. Or just like shield
Yeah.
bash.
Or just fucking kill him, and then we can move on.
Mm.
You have to beat a 10.
Attack number 1. No, yeah, that still hits. Like my plus is 11. I
Yeah,
literally
you
cannot
hit.
miss.
As
So
long as it's not a critical
14.
miss. You hit. You just
Yeah.
and no damage needed. He had 1 hit point left. And he falls to the ground unconscious as he says, "Coward." And he drops his dagger. And the other guy just stands up. Constance, you see a flurry of action all of a sudden. And you see Ano standing over this other guy who was not dead, unconscious. He used restraint and seemed to knock the man unconscious instead. And you see a dagger fall from the aggressor's hand.
I point the new guy and point to Anos and say, this man standing before you is probably one of the strongest I've ever met. And wouldn't you believe it, he's younger than both of us combined. So, sorry.
Dagger would kill him as proof of your faith. That would be funny.
He has gone through so many trials, and he yet has never, ever once given in to any of the thoughts that perhaps he could never be better. And he's come a long way. And I just kind of point the guy and say, you know, your salvation leads up that hill.
Thank you. What was your name, sir, priest?
The name is Reverend Constance. Give that name to the, and I forget the bishop's name.
Yeah. I will. And he just embraces you in a hug. And at this time, you guys had just said, is the problem Cassidy? As you turn around and see the guy hugging Cassidy and another guy knocked out. And the guy exits through the tunnels. And he does say, I saw a man an hour and a half ago or so. He ran through these passages to the left. I don't know where he came from. He's wearing a hood. He's a solitary man. But I would be wary if you take the passageway to the left. And at this time, also, Cricket is like, hey, here's a door.
Yeah. So before he
Did
leaves,
that
I
guy
was like,
react at all to that door? Do you know it was there?
He did not know. He's like, what the fuck? But he picks up his stuff and leaves.
before he goes, though, how many more cultists are there that were intended as sacrifice
We were
or otherwise?
the 5 selected to replace some other one. It is believed that whoever, I imagine you, saved or killed was worth at least 5 of us. So... But I have so much to think on now. Thank you again. And he looks at you, Anos. And he kind of puts his hand on your shoulders. I'd be dead right after my revelation if not for your fast action. Thank you.
Come on.
It's kind of look away a little bit.
Okay. And he leaves. Okay. And you two are saying Constance is the problem. You now see this scene. Oh no. Doug dropped. Keep going though. Oh, he's back. Atlas and Jacques.
Atlas and Jacques are still going at it.
I think the last thing I said to him was, "You bitch."
And I say, I don't care if you do hate me. You don't have the guts to kill anybody anymore anyways.
All right, guys. So what are you doing as a group?
Falling apart.
End campaign.
But yeah, Cricket shows everyone that, hey, there's a passageway right here. It's really dark.
So, did fourth guy? We're done. We just heard the passageway, so I imagine that's the end of our thing.
Yeah.
Is fourth guy getting marched down the hallway and told to never return here?
He just left.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Fifth guy is knocked out, but still alive. Anos.
Look, man, if you want to kill him, go for it. I honestly don't care that much.
Anos, man,
Unless we have another reason.
That's some growth. That's some growth. I think I heard Cassidy talking about that. All right.
This one didn't want to say anything. Perhaps he may be more lubricated
What do you mean?
now.
The fifth one is the guy who was talking shit the whole time. Like he's the most.
This is the one that's been silent. I'm pretty sure.
The silent one was the guy that got converted to Pelor, correct?
No, it was the other.
Yeah. No, it was a silent guy that just left.
The silent guy just left.
So there's 2 guys here. One of them was the silent one that I brought over to the light side, and the guy who pulled the dagger was the one you just laid out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
But the other 3 were
to
the
be
kids.
clear to Anos, it was the guy who knew everyone was going to die. He's destined for the mortal coil. He was not going to leave here willingly. He was the one who probably could just use a fucking blade in his belly so we could all move on. But it's cool. We appreciate it, Anos. So
whatever.
what do we do about this guy? Cricket's giggling.
I don't know. Why don't we just knock him out, throw 100 gold on him, and move on up the trip?
All right.
No, this guy doesn't get more gold. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, this guy. Fuck this guy. There's a difference here.
Maybe
Stop.
Atlas can give him his gold this time.
Stop. There's a difference here. I can't teach you the philosophy
How about
of
we
it if you're
just
not willing to
line this
see it.
guy up and leave him to nature? I'm okay with
There's a
that.
different. Would you say, like, real quick, Jacques? Would you say that being religiously bound to something is probably a little stronger than contractually gold driven?
They both had been doing their task for maybe a week and a half. I'm not saying he's religiously bound. He was threatened and brought here, and he's been here less than 2 weeks.
Yeah,
This guy?
It's not like he's a preacher that's been running around for the last 5 years recruiting people. He's
He's
homeless
clearly
guy.
the leader amongst these kids. He knew what was happening, and these
the
other kids
leader
didn't.
of hungry homeless people that were abducted. I mean, what? We just slap that title on
How
him?
is this
You're
not
tearing me
evil?
apart, Lisa.
How is this not evil? I am. What are you guys gonna do with this fucking unconscious guy? Are we just tying him up and leaving him here?
I just want to point out that my dogs are all gathered around. Like, we don't know what's happening in here. It's a
Who are you
concert.
yelling at?
We're all just going to be making sure nothing goes down.
Hey,
Willie's
are we
very-
good? We fighting? No, we good? Okay, all right, sounds good. We're gonna let you.
Somebody's in trouble. Did somebody pee on the carpet in here?
Brandon's like, it wasn't me, I promise.
Chalk pee on the carpet again.
Okay.
All right. Atlas will volunteer to march the guy down the hallway, and I'll set him free down that way if you guys want.
Yeah, from this mortal coil type of thing. Because he's unconscious, so he's not going to be marching anywhere, Atlas. He's actually in the same position that we left that mercenary in, so this is where we normally walk away. And if we find any traps, you go ahead and set them off and leave him back here safe and cozy.
Actually, what would be really funny though is if Atlas does end up like killing this guy, whatever, and then Rock ends up as the sacrifice at the fucking circle. Man. All right.
Could
Well,
use this guy as
there's-
any other trap bait.
There's a good chance that these 4 homeless people kill Rock while he's unconscious and take the gold.
smug
I mean,
him.
There's a real good chance that happens. We clearly,
It's not like they'd have to try. He's
were not.
unconscious. They'll just take his gold.
And there's
We
like,
clearly did not search them for weapons. Obviously, they probably all got daggers.
oh my god, dude.
Slit his
That's
throat while he's
so
not
funny.
gold.
They just start kicking him, take his
He
100
does just have
gold.
a bag of gold laying on him.
Oh my god.
We're leaving, and he's just floating in the gray water, face down.
Oh my god, dude. All right. Well, what are we doing about this guy then?
I don't
Tie
know if
him
we're
up.
helping or hurting this whole situation. I don't know.
I'm not doing a damn thing. He's unconscious.
He's such a pain in the ass.
I don't want the whole party to call for an alignment shift on me if I do anything negative. So I'm also walking out of the room.
Oh, don't worry. I
Yeah,
would
if
have
you
called
kill
for
him, you'll
Atlas to
turn
have
it back.
an alignment shift too, but I think he's pretty low on that already. So
It's not evil.
It's
It's
definitely not good.
lawful.
he's definitely not good.
It's,
Well, I mean,
yeah, it's not evil, Constance. He's homeless. He doesn't count.
Yeah,
it's
if-
not
if-
evil to kill him.
Alice cannot
That
be
other
good
guy
alone.
had a job. It would have been evil to kill him. He was the
Atlas is
mercenary.
not good aligned.
I
but
know
I
he's
would
not.
say that killing a cultist who had 4 kids eating their last meal, and with one of them certainly not knowing
All right,
he
we
was gonna
can we
die
can
that
we
night
can
is
do we
evil.
can discuss that part after the session. The
Well,
out of
you
character
got
stuff
the
out of
politics
session.
guy
Right
even.
now, though, guys.
You want to kill him, Atlas?
I go up to Cricket.
Yeah,
Show me what you found.
Hey lads, look at this magic door. Let's go this way.
I also, as I'm doing this, I also grab and pat Anos on the back and be like, "Good show, sir."
Yeah, I kind of just slightly lower.
I'm gonna go over to Atlas and just be like, "Listen, man, small fries. Let's go get the big fish."
So just let's reiterate. I saved 3 lives tonight, okay?
I agree with you. I agree.
And Cassidy saved
Right,
1 life. Awesome. And if this motherfucker ends up at the summoning circle tonight,
Alice is the guy that just doesn't stop talking. He's like,
Right. I agree with you. But big fish, come on, help me. Come on.
Cricket, way to find that door, man. Way to find that door.
let's go. Good job. Good finding the door. I'm happy. And there's now at least an 80% reduced chance that a human being ends up on that summoning circle, but it's not 0%. How be it for me to try to really eliminate occultist ability to do a sacrifice tonight. How
Alice
evil
is just like going off in
evil
Cricket's ear.
Right, Atlas, Mike, this is for you. I'm gonna kick the unconscious guy, and then I'm gonna drag Atlas away.
Okay, you kick the unconscious guy. Lethal or non-lethal?
How hard? Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
but-
He's like,
He kicks him with like a blade.
internal bleeding.
This is for you.
Oh my god, dude.
Curb stomping.
You guys are so silly, man.
They're the silly ones.
Are you kidding me? It is a fucking summoning circle. Ocult is
What?
sacrificing
I know.
tonight.
I know
hands,
it's going to
jazz
trigger
hands.
you. Let's move on towards the
Occult is sacrificing,
towards
guys.
the
Come on, let's go.
passageway.
Let's go.
take
If we
the
just chip up the cult, we kill the cult, we break the circle, and then the guy lives. Awesome. But you know, my dying words will be, "I fucking told you so." So let's fast forward a bit.
All right.
I'll take the dagger.
Okay, you take
Pat
the
him
dagger.
down. Does he have anything else?
He doesn't have anything.
All right.
There you go.
Is the dagger fancy at all? Is it
It's
like
more like a prison shank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more like a prison shank than it is
It's
a
like
They
a-
didn't even have the. They didn't have the courtesy to give him a decorative dagger.
Seems like he brought this in himself somehow.
Yeah, he probably
A
made
little
that.
prison shank.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, You guys go down the tunnels.
Sharpened shish kebab stick.
And it's odd. There's no, a lot of the other tunnels, like especially the greenstone tunnels, had a lot of varying passageways. This one's very solitary in focus and design. And you don't hear anything except this humming noise, this arcane energy is just pulsating, and you see light. You sneak around the corner and there's no one there, but you see this is illuminated. It is a gigantic summoning circle of candles at each of the stars' 5 points, with another inverted triangle in the center surrounded by rings. And the sigilry is glowing purple. And you look around and you're not in a cave system anymore. This is man-made, or something not of natural design. It's stone walls, stone floors.
The floor looks like a brain.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
That would be cool. But it's just a lot of broken rock. These have been here for
It's one
over
large
1,000
mind
years.
player.
These floor tiles.
Or a Greg.
But there's no one here. You do come to mind that you did get here quite early. You knew that this was supposed to take a point around close to midnight.
What is the circle made of? Can we tell?
Blood.
From here?
Pure blood.
Oh, blood.
Lots
Good.
and lots and lots of blood.
Is it like wet or dried or?
It is dried, yes.
Are there any other obvious passageways other than the one that we came from?
No, this is in fact, the tunnels, well, you look up and there is a passageway straight up. But
just lead onto the circle?
yeah, it's like right over the center of the circle. It's straight up. And you feel a little bit a cool air burst, like hit your face. And the end of it is so far away, it just looks like a tiny little pinpoint of maybe blue sky. But we're talking way. This tunnel is. You think maybe this is under the cliffside portion of Devon, and there is a single tunnel showing all the way to the surface.
I mean, I could like levitate up there if I can make it in 10 minutes. But so blood. Do we have anything like that we can try to? How many bodies would I assume human bodies would have to generate this much blood?
Over 10, at least 10.
Yeah, blood circle's a lot easier to mess up than the carved.
But it's also a lot easier to recreate. That's the concern.
And it's
right?
also pulsating with this purple arcane energy. Like some cricket arcane check, please.
As you're doing that, I would like to go up next to it, not inside, kind of
Did you
near.
say guidance?
Guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it look like? How does it look? Does it look like a sacrifice has been made here? Does it look like anything fell down and like splat?
Nothing fell down and splatted by the looks of it. This is very intentional in design.
Flat 20.
Flat 20. Yeah, so you're looking at this blood ring, and it definitely looks like a part of a ritual has already been performed here, where it has stored energy, but it's not yet been released. And if someone were to disrupt it without guiding it in a way that, in a good way, it could blow up in their face.
Well, clearly, we need to disrupt it, and hopefully not in a good way. So I'm looking. Atlas is already moving on. He's trying to look through his bag to figure out what he's got. I have holy water, alchemist fire, and oil.
All right. Let me put you guys on the map, by the way.
Does is the shape of the circle like the equivalent width as the tube?
No, actually.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah.
What's your idea?
I want to. Okay, I don't know if this will work, but I have an idea. I want to crush up my green stone little piece that I mined, get in the middle of this circle, try and arcana the magic in this thing to the most powerful dream spell that I can.
Okay, interesting.
A waking dream, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know anything about magic, but
yeah, it would need to be one hell of Arcana check because no one knows how this greenstone really works.
I'm just being risky,
Mm-hmm.
and if it blows up in my face, because I trigger this thing anyways, then hey, at least it's taken care of.
Okay, so
My only other idea is to take that pickaxe to the blood circle and do it anyways.
you want to
If
do
any of
a
you guys
waking
have good
dream.
ideas.
Okay, you want to cast Dream, right? That spell.
Yeah, I want to try and channel dream through this.
You want to channel?
Alternatively-
Okay, what target do you want it to be?
I want it to be Maria.
Alternatively, we kill the people that would do the ritual and deal with the evil energy stored here later.
That's
No.
true.
No, because if one of us was to sacrifice themselves right now, the fact that they stored energy means they need it for tonight, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't. They would have done everything they need to do tonight. I don't fucking know magic, but I know planning, right? So if we disrupt that and they lose the stored energy, I don't think tonight can happen for them, and that's important. And that happens whether we go face them in battle on the East Seawall or not. So
Okay.
I think.
But if this fails, for all we know, he will just be the last part of the sacrifice, and it will be complete.
I mean,
I don't know anything about magic.
Not
But-
that I'm like some cultist expert, but there's obviously a time people are planning to be here. I don't think it's something we can accidentally finish. I just highly doubt that. I think
Even
Good
if it's not
chance.
finished, it could be warped in some other way and do something else.
I mean, I think
I've
there's
heard too
I
many
think we
stories
could,
about magic going wrong.
we could work our way up in extremity, right? Like I'm happy to throw a holy water right in the middle of this circle first before you do your dream spell and see if that
You
does
guys
anything.
keep talking about this. I really need to use the restroom.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Well, so what do you think, Cricket? Like, is that a waste of time, or can I really just just make it annoying? Just throw some holy water in here, mix it with the blood.
I mean, that's our other option to blow it up. Like I'm saying, we could be very crude, or I'm willing to be risky.
The holy water sounds safer to me.
I mean, holy water is also an escalation. If nothing happens when I throw the holy water, you probably have to do what you got to do anyways, right? Like I'm expecting it to like blow up, and I'm
That's
happy
all
to.
I'm saying. Like,
No, your idea is a great idea. I'm just trying to figure out if we can do it trigger it all in a simpler, less elegant way.
like I said, we could by blowing up some rock or something. I don't know. I'm sure they're like cast a fireball. We have an Eldritch Blast guy who could probably point and shoot at it, and something might happen.
Why?
Um,
Why dream?
Because I want to see if I can get a direct location.
Oh, of where Maria is. Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. You do that. I like that because you get something else on the outside of it.
It's also kind of meta that you told him though, but whatever.
Well, I mean, we've been trying to save Maria, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
You guys could
Kind of
ask
know
me
that.
what my plan was.
No, that's what I would ask. I'm like, why
Okay.
why would you cast Dream Spell, right? Like, you're kind of talking yourself, like, figuring it out, you know? I mean,
My theory, my theory is if I do this now, maybe I can see where she is. I can like have a mental visioning of exactly where she might be, and then the Reverend, he'll be okay with it because then we don't need the fucking vampire lady anymore.
that makes sense to me, and I've always got the holy water. So,
Yeah.
um,
I mean, worst if it comes to worst, one of us is probably going to eat something anyways, and it's probably going to be really bad. And right now, I'm saying I'm willing to be that guy.
I hope you see Maria, man. And Atlas will kind of walk out. That did it for me. That made sense.
I just watched a priest do something crazy. I gotta do this. I gotta try.
Okay.
Gotta take a step back.
Cricket.
Or two.
Can I have
Begin your.
Can I have a guidance from someone?
Yeah.
I mean, I would actually I would be willing to burn my inspiration if I could somehow help him. I don't know, Matt, if you want to call that in some way.
Hold
but-
on, I'll use my
No.
guidance.
Okay.
Don't do this.
So, potentially blinded by your love for Maria, you want to use whatever energy that's stored in this dark ritual, transfer it to yourself through the greenstone somehow, and try to cast a waking dream to Maria.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
Come on, man, you got this, dude.
So
So,
make
I'll
arcane
do it.
arcana check to just actually you know how it's spelled. A lot of rituals and stuff work. A focal point of the sigilry, you would need to be kind of standing in the middle.
That was the plan.
Okay, so you
I'm
walk.
even gonna like get in the middle. I'll sit in an Indian style.
Mhm.
I'll put the crystal like right in front of me.
I do as the crystal commands.
Dude,
So
Atlas
you
is trying
yeah.
to figure out how far away to be. Like,
Let me
but
make-
before he does it, we need to get out of the room, right?
So he's doing it right now.
Guys, do we need to get out of the room?
Cricket.
Are
As
we-
soon as you step in the middle,
I'm doing this.
Nothing happens to you. You just feel this eerie sense of dread and weird voices in your head that you can't really understand. You sit down in the middle. What are you doing with the greenstone?
Right now, it's in my hand, and
Okay.
I was gonna. I'm hearing weird voices in my head.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna push it to my head, and I'm gonna try and just focus on Maria, and I'm going to try and start Arcana-ing.
Okay. Okay. As you put the crystal up to your forehead and try to make a link.
Like if this was an implement, like my violin,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
you're
channel
trying
through
to
it.
Channel. Yeah, I get it.
The thing
Make
is, you wanna
Arcana
turn to
check.
J.O. Crystal a different way.
To try to link, to try to attune in some way, shape, or form yourself to this crystal. Go ahead and make Arcana check. Not really as in a knowledge roll, but as in you are trying to use your arcane knowledge of magic to connect it like a third eye almost to yourself.
Do I have guidance, or is this just flat?
Yeah, you have guidance.
$17.
17. You everyone else notices that the blood starts to slowly glisten, almost turn wet, and bubble. And your eyes are closed. You're in a trance-like state. You're trying to make connection to this green stone. And as many ancient arcane theorists have believed that you could possibly amplify magic in some way, shape, or form, you see why now. It's like it's not perfect enough in some way, shape, or form. It's hard to understand, hard to describe, but the gem is not perfect enough. That's the sense that you're receiving it is. It's rejecting you, but you feel potentially that you could make a link, make another Arcana check. This is a pass-fail system thing, type deal. And the blood begins to bubble again, more and more.
So, do I have guidance on this one too?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But okay, so it's not a one-use thing. Do I get it on all of these?
I think we have to recast it. That's what I was looking to see what the range was on it.
Yeah, if you guys are going to keep on...
I think it's touch.
Oh, is it touch? So one of you would have to touch them.
All right, so I don't have it.
Yeah.
Around there.
I had it for the first one, but not for any more.
Correct.
So I got a 15.
15. And
Yeah, it's touch.
You're really trying to make a link to this stone. And it's just rejecting you at every possible point. And you also feel this arcane energy start to enter you from the surrounding. And it feels... You hear screams of help. Why
Get
me?
out.
It's not what I asked for. Feelings of regret. And in you being in this trance-like state, you seem to be siphoning off this necrotic, this evil energy that's been stored in the sigil. But it's kind of in the back of your mind. You still think if you can just connect to this greenstone, that's all you'll need. Make one more Arcana check. And you guys see slowly these black tendrils at the corner of each point slowly start reaching towards Cricket. Just like slowly, they're wisping their way up and they're wisping their way over.
Okay.
Does he
All
look
right.
like
I'm going
he's
to use my
aware of
inspiration to reroll.
Okay.
Okay. Aenos might have been right. I don't know. Uh-oh. Man, how annoyed are they going to be?
17. Okay.
They're going to be annoyed when they miss the party.
So you just all of a sudden Cricket becomes translucent. And you Cricket. 1 second.
Are they?
No.
Characters.
It's not dead. Although you might wish he was.
They're like one sacrifice down. We need 4 more, and they're standing in the room. Who's
This
next?
is the plan the
Give it a
whole time. We know the cricket.
I mean, that's kind of what I was
I
thinking.
was rolling hot. I was being risky.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's what your character might do.
very interesting. I won't lie.
Okay.
I had all the pieces of the puzzle. It could have worked.
There were 3 different puzzles, dude.
And you guys see these tentacles just no more they're 5, but hundreds all around these encircled blood just pop out, and they're just waving back and forth. You can't even see
Get him out of
Cricket
there.
anymore. He's gone. You can't even see him because these black tendrils are just waving in the way.
Equipment
and
exchange.
cricket. You feel yourself lifted out of this body and out through the central hole. It seems like you've gone up a mile and a half maybe. And all of a sudden, you're teleported instantly. Or what seems to be, but it seems like you're just stretched infinitely long. And then you rebound into yourself, and you're at these two ginormous gates. And you just hear a voice inside. Foolish child, dealing with magic you do not understand. And the gates open. And you see a room covered in water. And you see... Everyone else take their headphones off, please, right now. Thank you. And you see a platform covered in glistening water. The water is just barely 2 inches over it. In the central corridor, this pathway, if you will. And it seems to be 100 or so feet long. And there's these ginormous columns in the water that you're unsure how deep this water is. Just like...
Am I equipped? Am I like myself, essentially?
You are yourself, yeah. But
I'm going to pull out my violin.
Yeah.
I'm going to start casting counter charm, and I'm going to march forward.
Yeah.
Never the coward.
And you are in this cavern, and it's magnificent. It's beautiful. Intricate designs on the walls and the sides. And you see this figure. A few tentacles hanging off of it. It is ginormous. From what you can see, this creature's head is at least 10 to 15 feet tall and wide. And he has 3 central eyes on his face. One of them is bigger than the rest. And he opens his maw to speak, and it's a circular maw just with rings and rings of teeth all the way down. And he uses one of these tentacles to kind of prop up his head. And he's kind of sitting on this weird pedestal-like layered pedestal fountain, if you will. Like he's sitting at a pool of water at the top, just leaning over the edge as if it were like a hot tub to him. And your boots are sloshing the water as you walk forward. You have messed with magic, my design, for too long. Your little group has betrayed me. Now look at you, here alone. What do you seek? Matt, if you're just joining, take your headphones off.
Oh, okay.
And be very truthful about it.
My only desire is freedom for me and my woman.
And he looks at you. He says, you speak the truth. They're your friends, your allies. They have not spoken the truth with their words when they last encountered me. For I can tell what your greatest desire is just by gazing upon you. That is my divine gift. I couldn't kill you now. You are not here in truth. In fact, I think if you had tried what you had done without the green stone, you could have been dead. Whether it be your foolishness or wisdom, that is for you to know. You wish to seek this woman of yours. Yes.
Not by the aid of you.
Do you know who I am? Do you know what
I've heard rumor. I have an idea. Sure, you might know what my thoughts are right now if you're so omnipotent.
Say my name.
I believe you are the one to be called Ixaraloth.
Yes, I am. And he sloshes around and he stretches his tentacles. And they have a reach of about 40 to 50 feet. I will end your party. I will end you in due time. I wonder how you're trying to stop me. And he's just trying to go deeper into your mind. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Am I still playing? Do I get a counter charm?
It's not a charm effect. Yeah.
Okay, so just a wisdom save throw. I have a -1. My wisdom is shit.
Yeah, it might be really hard for you to do unless you roll a 19 or a 20. A 20? I believe you. You resist somehow. Hey, Eric. You resist somehow his pool. He seems to be searching for...
Defiantly,
clues.
can I try to push back into his head?
No, he is immune to such things. You try, and it just propels off of him. Like water off a duck's back, pretty much. He says, "You may foil me tonight, but I want you to know this. You will only foil me in that part of the world, I'm afraid. You think there are only circles in one part of the world? Do you not think I have my minions in the other capitals of the world? You are a child. You are a fool."
I believe for a time you might have been my master.
Indeed I was. Well, not directly. Somewhere else you must go before you find me, which you will not find. There's no possible way for you to know where the entity that knows my location is. I have enslaved millions. I have killed deities. I will weather this storm. When it is all said and done, I will have you and that proud boy Atlas on his knees, begging to be in my service once again.
Defiantly, I'm just going to sneer at him.
Oh, look at that. The spell is up. Goodbye. And just like that, it seems like you go ahead and mark down the usage of the dream spell.
Okay.
It just seems like your intended target, because of the dark nature of this ritual circle, was intercepted.
So I essentially dreamed as Exarloth.
Well, kind of, yeah. You did drain this ritual circle. Yes.
Okay.
It would need to be powered up again before its usage, which would just need a few more bodies. Nothing they could, But all of a sudden, I'll wave to everyone. I think they're all AFK.
All right.
I'll just wave to Spirit Fingers. Spirit Fingers. Come on, Zach, you son of a bitch. Come on,
Still
Zach.
dead?
There he is. And all of a sudden, everyone else, in what the instant, okay, everyone else, these tentacles just shot up to the roof, essentially. And you can't see Cricket. What are you doing?
Like he's just gone?
Well, you can't see him. Like, the tentacles are blocking all vision.
I don't want to mess it up, so I'm not going to do anything.
I'll take out my sword and try and cut through it.
All right, you cut through it, and it has no substance at all.
Like, is there like a pebble or rock anywhere near?
Yeah. There's some stones. You just pick it up, you throw it through. Cricket, a rock hits your forehead. Pop.
Ow.
Yeah, you hear him say "ow," and all of a sudden the tentacles they fade back into the ground. And Cricket's there, sitting down, greenstone in hand.
Well, that didn't work like I was intended.
But the purple arcane magic is no longer lighting up the blood circle, and the blood circle looks cracked and broken.
Ooh. All right.
Well,
So what happened?
my dream didn't really go as planned. I think I finally met this being that you referred to as Exarloth. Kind of a wimp, in my opinion. Not He tried to break into my mind, but strong case up here. Good egg.
Add 2 more levels to Exarloth noted. That's
Give him advantage.
I don't know. He knows that we're gonna try and fuck him up tonight. I think he already knew that.
Yeah.
It didn't really turn out that bad. It could have gone much worse, but things are okay. Good news. I think I did drain the circle of any magic that's in it, so at least it's a little harder for these people tonight. Would be my guess. He did say that he has agents all over the world, and that he's got a primary guy that would know how to get to Exarloth in the real. So
kind of like bragging about it.
Yeah, he was bragging about it. He has some agent that he's confident we'll never be able to find because we're stupid heroes. But I don't know.
It's probably Golad, right? Like, we have that name at least, so we should keep trying to track that down. And then I rolled Insight. I had a 16 on Cricket, just trying to tell if he's himself. Like, is he literally just here?
He's not trying to deceive you.
Okay.
Doesn't seem,
Cool.
yeah.
I swear, mate, strong egg. Right.
Well,
You fucking tried. Tentacle motherfucker, I knew you would.
I'm glad that it all went well, man. I'm sorry that
And big, too.
went down.
It's the way it goes. I was ready to die. I thought I was going to die, to be honest. There's these giant gates. It's all ominous. I swear he had his own music. It was creepy.
Was that dueling fiddles? Is
Man,
yours gold
okay.
now?
So, Atlas is gonna go ahead and spread some holy water around.
Yeah.
I want to mess up the circle even more. Like with my boots, I guess, just try to smear it and just fuck it up. I guess I don't know. I don't really feel like getting down my feet and wetting up towels of blood, but
Okay.
I'm gonna stop like before I do that. I just want to rough it up. Spend a couple more minutes roughing it up.
So did the tentacle energy go like all the way up through the?
No,
the
that's main circle is like this inner circle area. The
Okay.
tentacles were like on this outer ring.
So
Yeah,
as far as
they
I
went up to the
know,
roof
you
like
didn't-
15 feet up.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, there wasn't a huge beacon of noodly evilness shooting up into the
Yeah,
sky.
as far as you could tell, you didn't really see it. Yeah,
Okay. No evil noodles.
but it seems
today.
like with the holy water, you gotta spend a few more minutes. And Cricket did tell you that he did. It seems to have spent up the stored energy that was in it, in here. Cricket, your greenstone also seems to be faded.
I'm gonna toss it.
Yeah. But it seems to be a good thing that you had it on there, even though you didn't quite know how to... weren't able to quite crack the code. Exarloff seemed to think that that was the reason why you just didn't fucking die.
Word. Too bad I didn't get one of those another 20s. That
Oh,
counts.
man, that would have been so really cool. When I was taking a leak, I was like, oh, man, I could go this way or could go that way.
Dude, that sounds intense and terrifying at the same time. So good job on the big bad, because that could have gone real bad for us.
But yeah, we will end the session there. It's been almost 4 hours. But good job,
game.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Good
stick
job,
around
everybody.
and say goodbye to the audience. So thanks for
Goodbye
watching,
to the
everybody.
audience.
Take care. Love
Thanks.
you. Till next time.